On everybody. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. I brought my little thingy up
We're
here.
down a Flower Puff Girl. If you guys can't notice, but today we are smoking on a little bit of Armietta mints and some Rich Boy runts.
Ooh, hey, what's
All
going
right.
on, Lois? You got up in here.
What's up, Lois? Good morning. Got
Oh,
my coffee ready. What's up, country boy? What's up, Sir Smokes a
what's
lot?
going on, Country Boy and Sir Smokes a lot?
How's everybody doing today? Got my bong ready. I even just because I was session with glitter today. It just glitter. I brought my packs so I could dry herb vape with her. We could be
Look,
matchy.
it's crazy that you even knew that I was gonna drive it, cause I ain't even been doing nothing on these lives.
That's funny as hell. I was like, well, I just cleaned it. Might as well.
You guys, how is that purple bubba, Country?
Ooh, I was gonna get some, but I got the lamb's bread instead.
I was supposed to do this before I started the live, but I got sidetracked. What is on?
Nice bowl packed up.
When I tell you, anytime I put something on that's decent, I swear I get a stain on it, but it's all good. This is why I dress like I work out.
Girl, that's me in white shirts. I cannot have any white shirts for some reason. You know, every time, never fails. You got your ooze and your bong? Hell yeah. I'm ready.
Hey,
I'm ready. You got the small straight tube out today. Just because I didn't want to wash the big bong. Being lazy. Here's y'all. It's good, but the lamb's breath is better in my opinion. I just doubled
mm-hmm.
back on the lamb's bread and live resin. Ooh, which live resin did you get? Did you get that dab brand? Because I finished was it the Rowdy Saudi, I think? No, no, no. I finished the rug burn and I have some Rowdy Saudi left over.
My baby got some of the lamb's breath. I smelt it. I still haven't tried it yet, but it smelled amazing. It smelled really, really good.
And for the price that he has it for, it's not bad.
No, because I think it was like 7 grams for 35 or something
Yeah.
like that.
And of course you say with my code.
Oh, Jamie, I used your code yesterday.
Oh
I
shit.
I made my first Call Me THCA purchase.
Oh shit. I have a code for Call Me THCA.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I didn't even know. I
You didn't know you
appreciate
had a
it.
code?
I did not know. I really didn't.
Yeah.
That is funny as hell. I appreciate
It's
that.
15% off.
Hey, let me add that to my list.
I was like, I've seen Jamie review that flower in the past, and I've seen some other reviews. I was like, because I wanted to try somewhere new.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, cool. And then I put in your code. I was like, hey, thank you.
Shit. That's dope. Shout out to Call Me THC. I didn't know I had a code with y'all. So I appreciate that. For real. Oh yeah, that 420 code
Thank
at
you.
Cali Horizon saves you 20%. I think mine's only save you 15. So get the one that saves you the most.
Mm.
I got both the new ones and got Rowdy too. Haven't had it. The Nirvana is fire. He only had 2 jars of it. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I didn't see no Nirvana. I would have picked that up.
I saw that he had some Persian rug resin. I tried to
Mm,
look it up. I couldn't find any information on it
mm.
because it sounded interesting. I never heard that strain before. This right here, you guys, is just a half of rocket fuel from last night. So that's what I'm starting with. I've never had them either, Lois, and I was looking on their site. I have a code for Jake Rose. Jamie doesn't, but you can use
Yeah,
mine. It's Glitter Smokes if you want to.
yeah. Usually, if I do J Girls reviews, I'll just put her code up. Only
Look, I
because I
know.
usually get from Cali Horizons anyway. You know,
Yeah, don't
they usually carry him.
don't come with your shit, B. Okay, because I sprayed. Don't come with your shit. I got my shoe ready. Don't come over here with the bullshit. I purposely sprayed.
I'm using my
Thank
Moose
you.
Labs again. I figured that it works really good with smaller balls because you'll get all that resin and
You
shit.
don't
You
wake
know.
and bake? Oh, that's a Lord have mercy. Sorry, butterfly. I didn't mean to do that.
That's
But
funny.
yeah, cause Cali Horizons be having J Grows products too.
Yeah.
Big shout out to them. And
Oh
if
yeah.
anybody didn't get the email, listen, already it never stops. Um, he did go on vacation this week, so he didn't have a drop for you guys, but I did go ahead and I picked up some flour that was still on the site. I got some of the Ron Burgundy coming. I'm
Somewhat.
excited. Ron Burgundy.
Ooh.
Shout out to the anchor man.
Big shout out. It just makes the hit smoother too, is what I noticed. Even out of the smaller ponds, it makes them small. Like I didn't mean to say smaller. It makes them smoother
Mm.
because there's that resin that really be fucking with me on the smaller bongs for real, making me like gag and stuff. I'm not sure. I think girl crosses over to another distributor. Man, here in the
He
city, wasn't
said
sure
he
it was
what?
serious. Oh, interesting. How's it going,
Uh-oh,
Raymond?
what's that? Look, I'm a little slow. What's that?
Over to another girl. I don't know. I guess
Are you
he has
saying
another
that he?
person that he gets from too. I think
Oh, I know that I know that he does that from time to time. I know he started doing that. Um, I don't listen. I don't know. I know. I believe so. I don't know. I don't like talking about people's business. I mean, but shit, what? I just know he gets better. I know what his resins
life
though, because
is good.
he's done magic melts. It's another one, but this flower is deep water cultivated. And I gotta look that
Mm,
up because that's a process. I thought it was a company, I thought it was another collaboration company, but it's an actual growing
mm.
process. So I said I was gonna
Oh,
look
okay.
into that to find out what that means. I guess more about it.
That's pretty cool. I want to try one of those. What is it called? I believe it's like it's a type of growing that they do, but they grow in the like they grow in the air. So like they have the plant just like hovering, like hanging on
Mm.
something. You know what I mean? Hey, what's going on, Dylan?
Hey, Dylan.
And that's how they grow it. It doesn't touch like any dirt or anything like that.
Oh,
I forgot what it's called. But I thought that was pretty cool because they're like it's one of the cleaner ways of growing, I guess.
But aren't you missing the nutrients from the soil?
I don't know because I know that they have it in water, so maybe they put the nutrients in the water. I don't know.
It'd be
That's
definitely
interesting
cool to
though,
try it out and see what the difference
right?
is.
Right? That would be and test it out against like a small batch indoor strain versus like a greenhouse and see what all the differences are.
I would
Yeah,
much
I
rather
seen it somewhere.
experiment.
You know who I seen it actually? Um, what's his name, bro? Um, Glow Wheezy on Twitter. I seen him. He got it from a dispensary in Illinois that they grow like that. So I thought that was pretty cool.
So fucking aggressive. All right, you guys. Now I'm gonna light up apple pie from the Jungle Boys. Big shout out to the strains they sent over. I've already got it rolled up.
Smokes. Damn, Dylan. I remember that joint. You said you were going crazy on that one, on that joint you had yesterday.
Keith and Diamonds. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Oh, so it's kind of like a hydroponic. I've had hydroponic. Wow,
yeah.
a couple of years ago, I got it from Jay Liddy's. It was really good. I'm trying to think of the strain. I
Aeroponics, I
can.
think it was called. Aeroponics. I think that was the name of it. Now that he says that, I think that's the name.
That sounds like that could be it. Let me. Let's use our handy dandy phone.
I think that's pretty cool. I like watching all these different growers and seeing all the different growing techniques and stuff like that, you know?
Damn it, they had a really good thingy on here and they made it go away. I hate that.
Oh my God. All right, let's roll up. I really like these elements. It comes with the tips too, so it's like the perfect thing to like take on the go.
Yeah, it is. It's air hydroponic or aeroponic.
Mm, okay, pretty cool.
Okay, and they mix them with the nutrients to maximize oxygen exposure, resulting in a 20 to 30% faster growth than soil. Mm.
Okay. That's actually kind of dope. Learn something new every day.
Let's
What's
see.
everyone else
And
smoking on?
okay, so deep water culture is a hydroponic method with, okay, so this one is a hydroponic method. It's just different.
Okay.
Okay. Don't bring your bitch ass over here. I hear you. I hate that I came in on the end of that when you guys did that challenge.
Oh man, that shit was fun as hell. That shit was so fun. Like we originally was not planning on it to be a competition.
It just kind of turned into it.
Yeah, cause like everybody was like, "Damn, look at their ash. Damn, who's gonna fall first?" And then everybody was like, "Jamie's will go first." And I'm like, "It probably is, you know." And I ended up winning. You just never know.
Hey.
That was pretty cool though. And then I got the fucking giggles, right? And then what was making it worse was every time I looked at the screen, fucking Mac it has his joint in his hand, but he's like moving it around, switching hands, and the fucking Ash is just standing there. And I'm sitting here like, I am doing my best right now.
Listen, that's because he knows that man knows how to roll. He is a
you
consistent
know,
roller.
he does that shit all the time. So it's like
He already knew.
I be purposely ashing my damn joints. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't be trying to save them.
It really depends on the mood I'm in. Like if I'm just kind of chilling and
Yeah.
I like how the ash is burning, I'll try not to ash it, but it depends.
Man, it had me cracking up too. And then like in the comments, people are like, "Pinky out, pinky out." I'm like, you know what?
That's what gives you the
Like, y'all just
balance.
making it worse.
You gotta keep the pinky so keep that balance.
Man, and I was trying my best not to cough.
So I
Oh
also
man.
see that the apple pie from Straight Fire has different crosses
Uh
than
huh.
like when I had looked it up. So when I looked it up, the original apple pie is supposed to have Acapulco Gold in it, but this one is saying it
Oh,
has sour apple and grape pie. So I wonder if sour apple has Acapulco Gold. Hey, hey, hey!
that would be interesting to check.
That was
It's
really
only
what.
because it was grown with Jungle Boys, right? That's why it's a little different.
Hmm. But that's not the first time I've come across strains before that had different crosses than like,
Yeah,
if you look it up. So,
yeah.
which
There's
makes it
one
hard.
that I had one time that I reviewed, and like it could be either it could be between two different sets of strains that create that same name. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
I thought that was kind of cool.
No, I don't think that's sour diesel and Celebranda, Cinderella. I don't know why my mouth didn't want to say that word, but that's
All
okay.
right,
It's
I'm
still
done
pretty
rolling.
good though. It's just very sour.
Okay, interesting.
Not very sour, but sour. So I do believe that there is some type of sour diesel in this.
Okay, sour sounds good.
Decent ash, if that helps any.
Okay, okay.
And I do get a little bit of an essence of like a sour apple.
Mm. So more like a greener apple instead of like a red apple.
Yeah, yeah. The apple is very faint though. It's for me because
Okay.
the first time I smoked this, I didn't get apple at all. Um, but I do have a bud left, so I want to see like if vaping, if I'll get it. But it does kind of give you like that kind of puckery kind of mouthfeel, like you said, like if you eat like a Granny Smith, because you know how that
Yeah.
sourness will sometimes dry your mouth out.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I'm getting. So
Okay.
I could see where it came
All right. I am done rolling up.
from. I haven't had much apple strains.
think I've only had one apple strain before. It was okay.
I swear these trees, I feel like they bloomed overnight. It was just like I came out here one day and I just couldn't see anything else but trees.
That's how it is here whenever it rains. For some reason,
Hmm.
like the trees on this side, it'll just look a lot more like coverage of leaves and trees and shit. Well
I
done.
get my um I get my privacy. It's like nature gives me um
Hmm.
a fence.
That's exactly how I think of it too. I love it. I'm like, they're blocking everything. Cheers, y'all. This is some of the Armietta, oh my God. Armada,
Armalay.
thank you. Mint
Hmm.
from Lit. This is their Supreme ounce. And at first I was a little skeptical because the way the buds look like, they look like for Supreme, they need a little bit of a trim job. They're not
Hmm.
as pretty, but this motherfucker smokes. Like,
Mm.
I had some last night and that was really nice. The ash was burning nice and light too. So hopefully, it looks the same.
That's hey. What's going on, Mr. Stays High?
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Stay High? Good morning. And you're right on time because I just lit her up, so you're right on time.
There we go. Mm.
Few drags in already. Nice light ash.
Other thing looks good.
I don't know if I'm getting
Mm.
like minty though. Like I could kind of see what they mean by that, but it's like it's so faint that you don't get that like mint. It's like that taste right before that mint. Like I don't know how to describe that. Like
I
the
got
creamy
you.
sweetness before that mint. Like that I don't know how to describe it.
That's okay, Mr. Stays High. Listen, happens to the best of us. And I know
Hell yeah.
exactly what you're talking about. God, I hate that it
Okay.
has this. This is the only thing I can say that I do not like about loose leaves. It's just the fact of I don't like that I have to have glue if I want it to
Mm,
not come apart. Like, and
unravel.
it always does it. Yeah, it always does it right at the end. And I don't feel like I should have to always mummy wrap it either. You know what I'm saying? But I do love the way that they smoke. I've yet to find one that just
Yeah.
tastes and everything. It's so perfect. So I'll deal with this little pain in the ass, but
I seen JR Smokes had found a similar looking wrap to a loose leaf that's pretty
hmm.
new. I thought that looked pretty interesting. And then Mac was saying there's one that he was showing Ronnie. He said that she might like those. Um, because yeah, I noticed that with the loose leaves for me too, but I haven't smoked them in a while just because, you know,
Hmm.
last time I didn't feel really good afterwards. But um yeah, they unravel a lot, especially at the end. What I ended up doing whenever I had them, I'll literally take a piece of paper, like the rolling paper, and cut the gum line, and only the tip. I'll just like wrap the tip around.
And see, and that's smart, but it's just like I
Why do
think
you need to
about
do
if
that?
I'm, yeah, like if I'm out and about, it's cool when I'm at home, but like if I'm out and about,
Hey, what's going on, Jay? Hell
Hey
yeah,
Jay,
dab
I think
time.
I got a
Cheers.
woodpecker out here.
Hell yeah. Look at that, y'all. This is the Armiata Mints. Excuse my pronunciation. From Lit. This is their Supreme.
Oh, you were up there fucking up shit.
What you dabbing on, Jay? I know you dabbing on something good.
Lit, lit Supremes are great. Lit itself has kind of started getting a little unpredictable. The flower's still good because, like I said, I've gotten some smalls. I haven't reviewed them yet. They're ugly, but they smoke amazing. And I say they're ugly because they're stemmy. They have a lot of little small little stems in them.
Yeah. Listen,
You know,
I've never had
so
super booth in a rosin, but I bet it's
mm.
fire. What are you doing, Legs? Legacy. She
And
just
I
trying to
see
fit
why they
herself in the
haven't.
smallest little hole. My bad, Glitter.
Oh no, no. Listen, Super Booth is too strong for me. Ooh,
Hey, what's going
the
on, couch
wine does
potato
sound
bud?
good.
I think Glitter emailed it to you, if I'm not mistaken.
I didn't even see him pop in there. Damn. Ah, don't
Some
fucking start.
banana daddy resin.
Yeah, let us know if it's not in your email.
Unpredictable tells me plenty of options, so always keep my eyes open. Always. I mean, you have to do that for every vendor, I feel like, you know?
Listen, listen. And I just like trying new places too. You know what I'm saying? Like right now I
I
do
mean,
kind of stay what's in my budget, but you know.
hmm I mean, shout out to Lit. They did send me this along with 3 other ounces for 420. So big shout out to them.
Oh yeah.
All Supreme
Big
bags.
shout out.
Beautiful looking buds, all of them. I'll have close ups on them for you guys too. But this mint is fire. Oh, he said he didn't get it.
Motherfucker.
Um,
Of course he didn't, because my phone is just stupid.
y'all tried Valley Bud yet? No, I haven't. I haven't. But I've seen reviews on it. I've seen Dr. T and his woman reviews on it. Um, who else I seen review on it? Was it Kev?
Hold on, couch.
I don't
Okay.
remember. Somebody else I watched review too. I don't know. Yes, please. 3. You got all of them? Hell yeah. I know that's right. A little AO. Is that local to you or is that online? Too pretty.
Hey yo.
Have you tried them yet, Mr. Say Hi? If you have, what have you tried from them? Or anybody in the
Okay, I just sent it again. Um, Let me know if you get it. I feel like this bird is trying to hit me in the head because it just seems like it's getting closer and closer. And I keep seeing shit drop down. Stop playing with me, bird. Did it send?
Hell yeah. Let's
And
go. Happy early birthday.
Jamie, you might have to do it because, wait a minute, I might be looking, because, like, it's not sending out.
Um,
Like,
do you have somewhere else other than email? Let me see. Hold on.
but it's
I
just
just don't
because I'm
want it
having,
to kick me out. All right, hold on. Let me open my email. Hit it right in the
because every
middle.
time I try to send it on mine, I don't know why it's not sending.
Couch, potato bud, link, paste. All right, that's something. Yes, I have reviews of their strains on my page, but I'm high. Let me check. I can't remember what I had. That's funny too. It be like that though.
Man, listen, I done had so many different strains.
Girl,
Usually
same.
I'm good at remembering, but sometimes shit, it happens.
In my opinion, I feel like certain strains, if I remember them, they must have left with some type of impression in me for me to remember them. But then there is some that I forget, and I'm like, damn, that was a good strain, you know? So,
Mm-hmm.
but y'all know Chem Dog and GMO on my page. Always will be. I got two
I don't
ounces from Straight
understand.
Fire coming in that I can't wait to try out. Blue Dream, Rinse. You know what you could do? Just a suggestion. If you got Blackberry and you got Super Boost, that would be a fucking amazing hash hope right there. I'm just saying. For me personally, if I had those two strains, I would definitely make a hash hope. But I do love Blue Dream. I don't like Oreos, and I don't think I've had Menno runts before. This thing burn is so beautiful.
You know, I guess I do need to show my ass before.
Hey, good morning, Slave. How are you?
What's going on, Slay? Damn, hand, get it together.
Hell yeah.
We're getting apples
It's
and
that
shit.
apple pie, right?
Mm-hmm.
From Jungle Boys. I got the kosher OG,
Mm.
and it smells interesting. I don't even know how to describe the smell. It got like a piney chemi maybe, or a little bit of earthy, but it's like not a bad earthy. You gonna do a comparison video? Okay,
The ash is
that's
really
pretty
good
dope.
on this.
Hell yeah. What you smoking on, Slath? You know you always smoking on something interesting. Maybe I can save some. You never know.
I don't understand how I can send text messages on my what you call it phone, but it won't let me send an email. I mean, it's connected to the fucking Wi-Fi. That's crazy.
They say you asking for too much. I hope he got it because I sent it over. Frosty Gas Man mixed with guava runts.
Frosty
Damn,
Gas Man sounds real interesting.
somebody lost the animal.
You funny.
I'm serious. Somebody over here calling a name out.
I'm talking about Jay talking about peanut butter breath. Talking about he tasted like
Oh
a
shit.
burnt peanut butter and jelly.
Interesting. Interesting. You got a total of 6 grams of that rosin batter from Chunky coming in today.
Oh wow.
Interesting. What strains you got? I'm gonna roll up some Rich Boy runs too. Not roll up. I put it in packs.
Hey Ronnie cooks a nice live in the thingy last night, and I jumped in there for a little bit. He is
Yeah,
funny.
girl, he's
He is funny
hilarious.
as shit.
He is hilarious. Mac and I were watching him one night, and we were literally dying laughing in the Discord. Like my cheeks were hurting so bad, cause
Listen,
like he is hilarious.
he was in there singing Missy Elliott and like basically saying, confessing his love to her. That shit had me in there rolling. I was in the
He is
bed half asleep,
hilarious.
and I was like, I gotta get off this shit. I said, I gotta go to bed. Let me go to. Oh, it was funny.
He didn't say nothing about strain, so I guess it'll be a surprise. Interesting. Oh, we got a visitor.
I still haven't had Chunky Academy. Oh,
Why?
hey, do we got company?
There he goes. Hey, what's
What's
going on,
going
Chris?
on?
Alrighty, can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear you.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Ooh, man, I stayed up all night. I didn't think I was gonna make it this morning.
Oh man.
Man, man, so how y'all doing?
Doing
Doing good.
good.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So I didn't hardly hear anything. I heard somebody say that they like GMO and
Yep. Kim Dog.
what else did you say? Kim Dog. Yeah.
Mm,
I didn't
mm.
forget
Mm-hmm.
about the ladies. I was just trying to find like some really good stuff, and I was looking for train wreck. I can't find it for some reason. I
Damn.
can't find like real train wreck. So I'm just gonna send
Okay.
something. Yeah, I'm just send something, and then I'll send that when I get it.
Yeah,
Send
Jamie
What
me
is
y'all
the
talking
some.
about
sativa
right now?
girl. I cannot with sativas. Well, let me not say I cannot. I like sativas that have more myrcene in them because like those other ones have me jacked. I
So you like the ones that have like citrus or like the fruit taste and stuff like that?
I
Like
like mm, I like a lot of different things, but honestly right now I really love like floral, like lavender type of strains. I do enjoy I like anything. It's just I don't like anything that's gonna have me round up. And I don't like super earthy stuff.
okay, okay.
But I like trying new things. So it's like, but anything like old school land race type of sativas, those scare me because I feel like they'll be too strong for me.
Hmm. So you don't like to
I'm the
smoke and go out
opposite.
then, like
You
smoke
said
and
what
just
now?
be like. I said she don't like to smoke and just have to sit down somewhere. Like you still want to be functional when you smoke.
During the day, yes. At night, or like if I just want to chill, it just depends on like what how my day is. But
Are you guys
mostly I
already
like to be
smoking
kind of
now?
functionable. Huh?
I said, are you guys already smoking now? Well,
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
just smoked a
it's
whole
like
blunt and
afternoon
half
time
one.
for you guys.
Oh,
Okay.
where are you at?
Currently, I'm in Las Vegas, but I go back and forth between LA and Vegas.
Got you. Got you.
Mhm.
Because I
So
thought
it's
about that. I was like, I think he's in a different time zone.
Pacific Standard Time, but it's fine. I mean,
Oh
I
yeah.
like I said, I didn't go to sleep last night. I stayed up all night. It was uh, Champs will be in Vegas in a couple weeks, couple 3 weeks or something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
there's a bunch of some of my friends have children that are like graduating college, so I came out for
Yeah.
a party last night and stayed up all night, So yeah, so some things have happened in the industry since we spoke last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh, are you guys familiar with the rescheduling and kind of what it means? Kind of like a little, like not to go too far into it, but just kind of what it means for you and I.
I From my understanding, it doesn't really do much for like the everyday person. You know what I'm saying? But it opens
Mhm.
the door for research and things
Correct.
like that. But it doesn't make it legal. We if you get caught with it, you won't get as much of a charge. But I think that's really the only thing that benefits like the everyday person.
Yeah. So basically, in the language. it's written up as medical dispensary products or
Hmm.
medical dispensary marijuana has been rescheduled. Not not the whole plant itself, just the medical, or what they consider the medical part or the medical plant.
Yeah.
And that is for research basically. And but something else happened with that. Now that allows for dispensaries to actually write write things off on their taxes. So that's the
Mm.
biggest thing there. They're going to make some money now. I don't know if they're
Right.
going
Hmm.
to lower their prices, but they're going to make some money now. So, and they've been really, really waiting on that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So that's going to help them out a lot. As far as us, um, if they go through the trial and the trial to see if it can be used medically, which they already do, so it shouldn't take long. So if they go through that,
Hmm.
it should put them in a situation where they make a decision on cannabis in general and
Right.
not just the medical part of it. So that's going to help us out a lot.
Yeah.
I think last time we talked about Texas, and they had a ban. They're actually in appeals court. I don't know if it's over yet or not, but they're in appeals court, and so they had a pause on their March 31st law that went into effect. So they had 14 days for them to sell, which was supposed to end on the 23rd when they went to court. I don't know if they continued it or they extended it. I don't really know what they did with it. I haven't spoke to anybody else there. On the federal side, I was speaking with a group the other day, and what they're going to do, or what they're trying to put together, is they want to give the individual states the opportunity to decide if they want to basically honor that ban that's coming November 26th. From the Farm Bill.
Hmm.
Uh, as it stands right now, November 26th, as it stands now, all cannabis products, hemp products, THCA, they call it government flower. Everything is gonna gonna fall under this total THC limit, which effectively means you can't have anything but CBD really. So
Hmm.
unless you happen to be in the state where they have dispensaries and you buy it from the dispensary, so that's what it's going to be. So they got a victory, but like I said, so federally, they're since they can't just completely put the kibosh on that ruling, they want to give each individual state the opportunity to decide. So that's not it hasn't been you know put on the floor yet. It hasn't been voted on yet, but that's the next thing that they're going to do. Um, have you guys heard about some of the ways that they're trying to get around the total THC ban?
No.
Okay, so years ago they used to do these things called infusions, and on the streets we used to just call it spray weed, because you would just take like CBD or CBG and you would spray it, and you can get like concentrates like D8, uh, THCP, as we spoke about last time,
Hmm.
HHC. No
Yeah,
one,
that's what the local shops here in Florida do because they're not allowed to sell THCA in local shops in Florida, like
right?
local
So,
smoke shops.
right. So, I had a, I had some of it last week. I tried it out. It's supposed to be a newer, like the manufacturing of it is supposed to be better. So instead of spraying, they actually use cryogenics. They use liquid nitrogen, and they
Mm.
cool everything down and make a powder out of it, and then they use. and then they apply the powder to the CBD or to the CBG.
Oh no.
Mm.
And it looks good, it smells good, but it gives you that edible high or that Delta 8 high. And I can't speak for all of it, but what I did smoke, it gave me that weird head high.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I don't
Yeah.
know if that's a formula or something. Like I don't know like what they have to do to kind of fix that, but like it does pass the test. It's just I don't think anybody wants to be high like that. Now in some places where that's all you have, then they'll either take it or they'll just go back to the streets. So,
Right.
but yeah, so that's really what I've been working
Mm.
on. Just just on a bunch of meetings, a bunch of calls, and I think I told you guys I'm kind of directly, indirectly, you know, associated with a bunch of the companies, through providing, product for them in one way or another.
Mhm.
And
Mm.
so, just what I what I will say is all the companies that I hear you guys speak about, if I have any dealings with them, I will tell you that everybody's really trying their best to only give quality products, only do like to do everything the right way. You know,
Yeah. Of
there's always going to be some people out there just, just trying to wing it. But
Mhm.
most of the companies, like
course.
they're really, yeah, they're like really, really doing their best,
Yeah.
like everybody's really getting the real test and really, like really, really trying to do the right things. And so for me, we've come a long way in this industry, and I'm pretty sure that we're gonna get this done. Like we're gonna get it taken care of. And I mean, there's a lot of competition, but there's not a lot of fighting. Like it's not a lot of backstabbing. Like
I got you.
companies just have yeah, companies have a lot of respect for each other, and we're competing, for the customers, but we're just not doing like foul shit. So
And that's
um,
good
yeah,
It is.
because it's crazy because it's like that's what trips me out about reviewers. Like reviewers sit here and fight and do all this stuff, and I'm sitting up here like these
What's the
companies,
point?
yeah, like I don't know, but I'm glad to know in the background there's nothing like that in this industry. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Because
yeah,
that's
We got to fight
crazy.
for this together, not each other.
right, right, right. Yeah, I mean, because the ultimate goal is to get it legalized
Exactly.
across the board, and then you can let the grown person decide what they want to do, as
Exactly.
opposed
Exactly.
to letting the federal government tell everybody, or even let the states tell everybody. Now, where there is a little competition and there is a little bit of backstabbing is from state to state,
Mm,
but it does make sense because why would Texas want someone else or some other state to make money from its citizens? They want Texas to be self-contained, you know.
mm.
So you have to grow, you have to manufacture, you have to test there, and you have to sell at a state licensed dispensary. That's what they want.
Hey, what's up, Tony?
Mm.
Good morning.
Yeah, I can't see anything on here, so it's
If you
so I'm gonna say
click
what's
the
up for
middle
Tony.
button,
Well, no, I mean I can see
um,
it. I just like it's so sunny
oh,
coming from here. I can't see
gotcha,
anything. But yeah,
gotcha.
Hey, appreciate you. Good looking on Twitch. I didn't know anybody was watching us on Twitch, so I appreciate that.
as for
I didn't.
people who do, people who do reviews, uh, when I first started out, I thought it was very important to have as many reviews as I can get. And
Mm,
so I was reaching out to different people, or, people would reach out to me and I'd send them some stuff and they can just review it. I think I was
Hmm.
telling you guys since then, I kind of well, I'm still in the retail space, but not so much. I'm more on the wholesale side now.
Mhm.
Hmm.
It's just like really I deal primarily with the distributors and with the farms now. So like 99% of my time is there. I still have couch potato bud, but it's I dealt with this marketing guy about a year ago, and he did a deep dive on my customer list, and he said, "Man, your customers
Hey,
like
what's
cheap
going
weed."
on, no cap?
Hmm.
Mm.
So basically, I sell like 90% of everything I sell is $150 quarter pounds and $50 ounces. So it's just all light depth, just all
Okay.
light. You know, there's a few other things on there, um, and then I just do wholesale. But um, when he did that for me, my sales like tripled, and they've
Hmm.
been,
Okay.
and they've been up like that the whole time. And of course, I fought back like, no, man, my people not cheap. I just got to find the right thing. I just got to find the right thing. And I'd buy like AAA boutique and, have like 20 pounds of that sitting around and nobody's buying them, 'cause I got to charge so much. And
Mhm.
yeah, so I just kind of like, but the reviewers, let me just kind of go back to that. So, like the reviewers, since I don't have that much time, I haven't been like watching them and seeing them, but I really appreciate them. And I would send stuff or I will send product. It's just I just get so busy. Like for some reason, I didn't remember it was 420 last week,
Oh damn.
and I had about 6 or 7 interviews. I had to go out of town. I
Oh
just
damn.
I just plain forgot. I was like, wow. But
That's why I didn't even email you last week because
yeah,
I was like, I thought, okay, it's 420. He might have a lot of things set up.
you can always email me. Always. I never stop doing that. I never stop reading my emails. I never stop doing it. I read my emails. I read my text messages. I'll put my phone number on the email, and then y'all can just send me like text messages, and then we can just talk like
Yeah,
that
because
too.
that's easier.
Yeah, yeah. And then, but yeah. So um, sometimes I get like people sometimes forget that cannabis is it's like a crop. Like it's not going to be perfect every time. It's not.
Right.
Like sometimes it costs a little more, sometimes it's a little cheaper, sometimes it doesn't look as pretty, sometimes it doesn't smoke as well, and when you're moving, you can't really take the time to test everything, so you're just kind of like, just kind of going on a whim, like, well, I haven't had no issues with this farm or with that farm, so I'm just gonna go with it. And then you may have an issue, and somebody give you a really bad review, and you don't have like 10 or 15 other ones that are good,
Right.
it can make you feel some kind of way. Fortunately for me, I got that out the way early on. So um, I had a guy tell me the other day if I don't give him I want to say it was a $25 refund, that he was going to go and leave a bad review saying that I ripped him off. And the thing was I was going to give him it, but now I'm like, no, gonna have to pay me
Right.
for the bad review. Yeah, if you're
Wait,
gonna leave a
excuse
bad
me?
review, yeah, just go on and leave it. At this point, it don't really matter. But yeah. So what did y'all talk
It's,
about last week?
oh God. Last
I
week
wouldn't
kind
lie to
of
you, I
centered,
couldn't remember.
yeah, it centered around Jamie falling through her chair. Like, yeah, yeah, it was one of those we
Yeah.
just laughed. It was really,
You know.
So who do
we
we all
really
have
don't.
here?
Hmm?
What's that?
So is it just the four of us,
No, it's
or
just
is it
It's
three of us?
three of us.
Three of us.
Ronnie
Okay.
couldn't make it. She had practice today.
yeah.
What is she practicing? Like, is it something that we can know?
What is she doing? Is
Um,
it like a
I'm not
church thing?
exactly
She's at
sure.
it's a
Yeah.
recital. It's like a recital with church. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Oh, so she sings.
Is
I
she?
don't
I
know.
don't know if she's singing or
I don't know if
Oh,
performing.
it's
I believe
yeah.
she's
I don't
singing
know.
though, because she be singing all the time anyway. So she really didn't tell
Either
us
that or dancing.
too
One of
much.
the two.
I just know it's a program at the church, and she said she's going for her recital practice.
Yeah.
do you guys smoke
Just
pre-roll, or do you like to roll everything up yourself, or pinch everything yourself?
Yeah,
I like to
yeah. I
roll
like to
everything
I like to
myself.
see it.
Okay, yeah, I'm a lazy smoker. I just smoke.
No.
I just I just get them and go. So, uh, and I just got my fingers crossed that it is what they say it is. Yeah,
Not
mm,
fingers crossed.
I got to because everything you smoke ain't what it's supposed to be. I heard somebody saying
It's
that.
not.
I heard somebody saying that a strain was parented by Acapulco Gold,
Yeah, the apple
but then you was
pie.
looking at something. Uh huh.
Yeah, when I looked it up, it said that it was Acapulco Gold and what's the other one? I got it written down here. Doo-doo-doo.
I'm gonna share some of the secrets that I can share.
Yeah.
So when you like if you look it up on a particular site, like does it matter if I say names like
Hmm.
names of companies?
Go
Like if you
ahead.
look it up and say like
Hmm.
All Bud, have you guys heard of All Bud before?
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
Oh, I
so
haven't.
all right, so there's some companies that got really really big, not really selling, but just marketing. So
Okay.
they have these like mailing lists, like this, like millions of smokers on this mailing list. Because we went through a phase where when these online stores first like popped up, you could
Hmm.
go like you could make a bunch of money just selling your mailing list. If you had like 500,000 people who smoke or whatever. So anyway, a lot of companies, they copy paste. So they just go in
Mm.
there and whatever AI says or whatever that company that shows up in the first two or three on Google says, they just copy paste it. And sometimes people make mistakes and they say
Yeah.
things that aren't necessarily, I won't say not true, but they say things that they probably shouldn't have said. So there's a possibility that what you read may have just been a copy paste, or you know maybe they didn't know what they were talking about. And the further
Got
along,
you.
yeah, so like the further we get from the what we would consider the old school strains, and the more they get to mixing, it's just like us. It's like us. Like we're all mixed up. Here in the
Yeah.
United States, we're all mixed up. So yeah, but that's kind of what it is. And so some of that stuff you read is not necessarily true, or
Hmm.
yeah, it's not all true. But so I would I would tell you, when you're trying to figure out something, just kind of try to find like two or three different publications or two or three different things like speaking about it and see if they match. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
This is-
And I usually do. I'm not gonna lie. That particular one, I just kind of like looked at the first one, but I usually go down and look through several ones because I've
yeah,
noticed this a lot where like one will say something or the company itself they'll say a certain strain but they'll have different crosses than
yeah,
if you look it up. So
yeah. And it can be true to a certain extent, because like sometimes the names will be so close together. It'll be spelled slightly different.
Mhm.
Like I was looking up
mhm,
purple rain, like like you reign on the throne, like and but I kept seeing purple rain like it's raining outside.
mhm.
So so the name sounds the same, but it's spelled a little bit different.
Just like
And
Skittles.
yeah,
Sometimes Skittles are like that.
yeah. And sometimes people put S's instead of Z's, and like Oreos and Oreos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
And yeah, so you just kind of have to make sure that 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 you know what you're really getting, and then just kind of look it up if that's what you want to do. But it's like I said before, the companies that I hear you guys speaking about, they're all pretty much buying from the same few places that do a really, really good job of trying to be transparent and definitely
Good.
trying to be safe, and and making sure that what we say it is,
Hmm.
so yeah.
That's
But
good.
so do you guys like, is there a level of flower that you say, like, it has to be like AAA, or I can't smoke it, or it has to be at least like indoor, or I can't smoke it? Like, do you guys smoke light assist? Do you guys smoke light depths?
Mhm. I actually prefer light assist. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it tastes. I like it. I don't know. I mean, I like exotic, but I'm not bougie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I think light assist is good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm bougie at times, but I mean,
But
I
that's
feel
because I
like
haven't
if
had a
it's
lot.
right, I
Mm.
feel like if it's grown properly,
hmm
it doesn't usually matter. If
Yeah.
it's greenhouse, light depth, indoor, you know,
Mm-hmm.
if it's
Right.
grown correctly, I know I'm gonna like it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
All right.
I don't
So,
really have a preference.
so you're in Florida, and where are you at?
North Carolina.
North Carolina, Florida. So Florida is kind of like restricted. Is North Carolina restricted as well, or are they kind of open?
It's not legal, but like THCA is like really building up, and there's a lot of grow farms here that I
Okay.
found out.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot
Yeah,
of vendors out of North Carolina.
A
I have a lot of
lot.
family in Wilmington. My father's side of the family is from Wilmington, North Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
and now a bunch of them spread out. So there's some in like Charlotte and other places now, but that's where they were a couple hundred years ago. Wilmington.
You said a couple hundred years.
Yeah, I actually have I have like what they call those things, like family trees. I have a family tree
Yeah.
that they've been working on for over 200 years. You know,
Wow.
names and everything, and you know, yeah. Um, they were down there. It's a bunch of them too, a whole bunch of them. Yeah. Um, would you guys be interested in trying some of the infused flour?
Yeah. I'll
Infused
try
like
it.
with
The one that you tried?
HHC and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Me, no, no. I've had bad experiences with those things, so
Oh, it's
I just.
HHC? No. No, I don't want HHC. I thought it
No,
was the
I'm not going to do HHC. I'm going to do THCP. But I would just add, like, I'm not gonna sell it or anything like that.
Mm.
You know, I had some of it, because I wanted to try it myself. And so,
I'll try it.
if
I
they
don't want a
haven't,
lot, but I'll try it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. If they haven't given it away or smoked it all up, I'll send you guys some of that too. Anyway, so how much is a unit, out there, to like the best of your knowledge?
Oh, see, now I don't know nothing like that. I could ask around and find out next time
Oh
for
no,
you, but I
no,
don't know that
no,
right
no, no,
now.
no. I was just wondering because competition is fierce out there, so prices have been kind of,
Hmm.
prices have been kind of down, and then the first part of this year here, prices kind of
Hey, Tom.
skyrocketed a little bit.
What's going
So
on,
I was just
Tom?
wondering what it was over at the dispensaries and stuff. Is there like a limit that you can buy at the dispensaries? Because I think in
Mm,
I could, yeah, I shouldn't even like say this because I don't know, but I think in Nevada it might be 3 ounces or something like that.
I think in
You could
Florida,
probably,
it's a very small amount.
yeah, like you could probably Google it for every state or whatever, but at the dispensaries they like limit how much you can get to like a couple of ounces or something like that, at a time or something like that.
Hmm.
And then there's
Yep.
a bigger number per month or something like that that you can get. Um, Not really sure what that's about, but
Yeah.
because people
Also
smoke that, I
depends
guess.
on like for some medical patients, it also depends on what your doctor prescribed you. So if they said you can
Mm.
only have this a certain amount of grams per month or per, however long they wrote your prescription for, that's what you're
Yeah.
limited to.
I believe
So,
that's another reason why they rescheduled medical marijuana because they want government funding to be spent on medical marijuana. Like, if the doctor prescribes it,
insurance,
yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like that should definitely be a thing,
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
especially for like veterans or older patients, especially. I feel like that would help them significantly.
yeah.
Hey, what's going
Yeah.
on, Tiff?
And that's why I
What's
said I'm
going
not
on,
mad at
Tiff?
it. You know, like we really have to, like we have to take every crumb we get and just keep working. So
It's like a stepping stone at
yeah, yeah,
every achievement we make, even
yeah.
if
So
it's
that
just a
was
small
really
one.
good. Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I just looked it up for us, and it says that there's not like a specific legal amount, but you can only be in possession of no more than 1.5 ounces. So
Oh wow.
Mm.
it doesn't really have like a limit of what you can buy, but legally, I'm thinking,
So you just have to go back and forth. Just go back and forth.
mm-hmm,
Just go get you one and
unless
then
you
go
know
back.
somebody who
Just go
knows
back and go
somebody.
back. Wow.
Unless they have a limit per person a day, because I know
Yeah.
some places are like that too. Like you have every day you have a limit of how much you can get.
Right. Yeah.
Why do you like to come over here and bother me so much?
North Carolina. I have
And here comes the big one. See, don't embarrass me in front of company.
is that a fly or something or a bee?
No, it's a big ass carpenter bee, man. Like they attack me all the time. It's
Do you smell like a
like a
flower?
running joke.
You smell like a
Apparently,
flower?
apparently, I need to be in the sun more because I guess they think I'm a
That's right,
flower.
Tom. If it's medicine, insurance should pay it.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Hmm. And that was necessary for that to take
Yeah.
place. It has to have some agreed upon medical relevancy, for them to
Hmm.
say that they would pay. But and even that, like that's big too, only in a sense because like you said, they can still like go crazy on you in the legal system or whatever. They could if they want to because it's still quote unquote
Mm-hmm.
not legal. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but it seems to me to be awfully hard to find 12 people to sit on a jury and to sentence you to some years, for something that has a medical purpose now,
Right.
Listen.
unless, it was Schedule 1. Like I said, um, they use like fentanyl and morphine, all that stuff all the time in the
Right.
hospital. If you get caught with that,
Exactly.
you're going to be in trouble. But, Schedule 3, I'm not looking at it, but it might be things like Tylenol 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe like ibuprofen 800, which always was
Yeah,
kind of
it's
funny to me because you can take 4 of the 200s over the counter, but if you get caught with one of the 800s and you don't have a
Hmm.
listen.
prescription, it's a problem.
There was a
I
period of my
also
life where I lived off of liquid Tylenol,
Yeah,
ibuprofen, and was taking 4 of them bitches at a time. I didn't want the prescription.
yeah. See,
no, my thing also is just like, what about everyone that was convicted for marijuana wants to get deschedulized or rescheduled? You know,
well, what they just did for the medical marijuana, like you said earlier, it has no effect on that. But
Mm-hmm.
if they reschedule the whole plant itself, the cannabis sativa ale plant, the whole plant itself, they should go back and fix that. They should go back and fix it.
They should.
But the problem is at that particular time, those people were still using and or selling illicit products. So
Yep.
even though it should not have been like that, it was like that.
Yep.
So that so in their minds, they're
Yeah.
justified in leaving people in
Yep.
because that's what it was then.
And that's exactly what they're gonna use.
Is it is it true that there used to be cocaine in Coca-Cola? Like, is that true?
Yeah. Yeah. There were
I
actually
just
drugs
started
that were used
hearing
as
that as an
medication.
adult. I'd never heard that before until like I became an adult. So that's
Like
crazy.
they used to use certain drugs as medications back in the day.
Right, right.
You take a little bit of this and it helps with this. So it's just like crazy.
Yeah, they got that prison to that pipeline to prison thing they're going. You know, if you take away if you take away the low hanging fruit, marijuana possession, I would probably venture to say that's probably half the people locked up.
I'm saying,
Listen,
It's probably half the
listen.
people locked up.
I'm saying, definitely. And it's sad, but I get it in both perspectives, but it's just kind of fucked up.
It is effed up, very very effed up, very very. But yeah, they just, I mean, on a totally different topic or whatever, but it, that most of our soda pops and all that stuff have that high fructose corn syrup, right? And it's known to cause problems. Whereas
Mhm.
you go to other countries and it's banned,
Mhm.
Hmm.
like right to the south of us, right there in Mexico. Their
Hey, what's going
their
on, levitating pigeon?
their Coca Cola is made with cane sugar and not high fructose corn syrup.
Right.
Mhm.
So why are they allowed to sell us the poison,
Ooh, that
but
made my
other
head hurt.
other
Huh.
countries they can't sell you the poison? So we have a lot
Right.
of work to do here. We have a lot of work to do, and
We do.
it's got to take it's a weird thing to say that they got to stop putting profits first. It's like weird to say that, but um,
That's what it is.
yeah.
Yep.
And so the people locked up for marijuana possession with intent to sell or marijuana use, those people are locked up for profit. They're not locked up
But
because they really did something wrong. They're
Exactly.
right,
it's profit. You know,
right.
we got beds to fill. You know,
Mhm.
But we got motherfuckers poisoning us, and they making all the top dollars.
yeah, yep, yep. And then the funny thing is, the people who really run everything, you never see them.
Nope.
So you don't
Exactly.
know who they are. They could be right next to you,
Ever.
and you would never even know.
Facts. It's true. It'd be like undercover boss. Hey,
Not undercover boss.
that was a good ass show.
I can honestly say that I only ever watched that show if it just happened to be on the TV when I came in the room. Like I
That's
never,
hilarious.
yeah, I never watched. Just was like, oh, let me watch Undercover Boss. No, I don't know.
I found
so,
it interesting.
Undercover Boss, is that the show where, like the boss dresses up
Yeah,
like somebody
they
else and
have
Hmm.
is
like a
supposed to be like,
disguise.
yeah, okay,
Yeah,
And
so
they
it'd
act
be like
like
the
a regular
CEO of the
employee and
company.
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, so they'll act like a brand new employee that just came in and is getting trained, and whatever. Like they're just getting all of the work, like if they were just a regular person off the street, and seeing how everything and learning about all of the people that are working in that, facility. And, it could either be a good turnout or a bad turnout,
Right.
you know.
And I seem to remember them buying people cars or giving them money or something like that
Yeah.
if they did well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll see like their life story. Like some people will be like the only person working and have like a whole household, and they're getting up at like 4 in the morning to walk to work because they don't have a car, they don't have money for transportation. So it'll be like heartfelt stories like that they'll help.
Yeah. A couple of weeks ago, you guys were talking about cartoons. I think you guys are talking about SpongeBob and something else you guys are talking about. Um, what do you guys like to do when you get high?
Mm. Different
Do you just
things.
get high and just
I use it like especially when I'm like doing a lot of my stretching and things like that. I'll use it to help me sleep. Um, just in meditation for pain.
so it's not really like a recreational thing for you. It's more of a medicinal.
No, not at all. I mean, like if it's around, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, like I used to, but this is the first time I've ever been a everyday smoker. Like the last 2 years is the first time I've been like a I smoke every day ever.
Okay.
Like before it was just kind of like a recreational thing.
You ever felt
I
like
use
you
it
were
for
too
both.
high? Both.
Hmm.
You you said what now?
Have you ever been too high or felt too high?
Yes.
What did you do about it?
Um, just kind of like told myself like, okay, you're just high, and I just try to go to sleep or like try
And
to
just go
eat
lay down?
to like put food on my in my stomach and shit.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the first time I woke up high, which was like edibles, that was like when I was going through my edible phase, and I was just like, I didn't even know you could do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
use it for both. It helps pain wise. I also use it for ADHD, and anxiety. I have
Mhm.
really, really high ADHD. So that's why I focus more on those sativa strains. For some reason, they really help me just lock in and focus, especially during the daytime because I have a lot of things that I do. One, I don't want to be in pain throughout the day while I'm doing it, but I also don't want to be slouched and laying around. You know what I mean? Um, I just like to be really productive. But when I do want to wind down, I do go for those heavy indica strains. Um,
Mhm.
I like to do just about anything. Like in Florida, since we're in Florida, like we have beaches, we have the parks that we could go to. We have like City Walk and downtown Disney that we could walk around.
Hmm.
Um, so it really helps, especially like if I'm having a bad back pain, sometimes like not moving as much does help. But there's some days that I feel like walking really helps loosen up some things. So I really like to get super high, go for a walk somewhere, like go see all those beautiful fucking Ferris wheels and the old time cars down, in Kissimmee and stuff like that. Um, or playing video games. Sometimes I just be streaming at night and I'm sesh on dabs or vaping. But yeah, I use it all different ways for
Yeah.
everything.
I just like I listen to music. I just
Yes.
smoke a little bit. I listen
Hmm.
to some music and just try to relax. I don't. I can't lie. I don't use it for medicinal purposes. I just like getting high. And
All right. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with
Hey,
that.
Mac,
but but I
there's
will say
nothing
this
wrong with
much.
that.
I will say this much though. Sometimes these days they get really, really hectic, and I do need to unwind. Like sometimes I do need to wind down. Otherwise, I can't sleep. So well, I guess
Mm-hmm.
in a sense, because
Mm.
how I got introduced to edibles was um, somebody gave me some edibles and said just eat half of one. Just eat half of one, and you'll fall asleep. Well, it didn't help me fall asleep, but when I did sleep, it felt really rested when I woke up in the morning. Really, really rested. So it was almost like it helped to put me in a deep sleep.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
wasn't thinking about everything I had to do the next day or something like that. And so I did that a little bit. But then, like you, I had a too high moment with them, because over time your body starts to make adjustments. And so I went from
Mm-hmm.
just half, to a whole one, then the two. And then one day I decided I'm just going to eat three because last time I did two, it didn't work right. I was tripping.
Edibles are unpredictable. That's why,
Yeah,
like, because they digest differently, so your body reacts to it
Mhm.
differently.
yeah,
So it's like when I do an edible, I don't plan on that's a fun day. Like I don't plan on doing anything like responsible, like at
right.
all.
Yeah, and so I did that for a little while, and then I was just like, I just like that feeling of when you take the hit, you can kind of like gauge it almost instantly. All right, a few more hits. Oh, all right, a few more,
Mhm.
and then
Hmm.
you're like, oh, I'm good, and then you can just put it down. So I like that better,
Yeah.
even though, you know, um, and inhaling hot air into your uh, uh, lungs is not good for you, I guess. It may not have the same
Be
effects
the
as like
best.
cigarettes, but yeah, and so I sometimes I kind of like I got to be careful what I say when I say that type of stuff. Like when I used to make those videos, right? First of all, I have to commend you guys, because most people don't know it's hard as hell to make videos. It's hard as hell to do
Listen,
live. Social media is hard as hell to do consistently.
Yeah, it is.
And I mean, you almost have to have writers or something like writers and like assistants and stuff like that to like set everything up, to tell you what you're talking about, to give you some talking points, like it gets rough sometimes. And I was just like, I don't have any more stories. Like I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to say. and and the funny thing is, I used to okay, so I think I was going to tell you guys like even how I got into it, but so I used to teach at this college, and I would uh, I would smoke before I did my lectures. And what it did for me was it actually slowed me
Hey,
down,
good morning, sir.
and it helped me get my point across to the students.
hmm
When I drink coffee, you know, and I do my lectures, I'm like wired up and I'm just going through it, and if you get it, you get it, you don't, you don't. So so I figured out, okay, let me just take a couple hits and then I'll go do my lecture or whatever, and then we just go from there. So I don't know if that was anxiety, maybe, maybe not. I don't have a problem speaking to crowds. I don't have a problem with that, but just anyway, I'll tell you how I got in it. So years ago, I found out about this study called an echocardiogram, and that's where they use ultrasound to look at your heart.
Mhm.
And with these different measurements, it's a color Doppler, pulse wave Doppler, continuous wave Doppler. So you see all these colors and hear all these like sounds, and you're looking at the heart beating, and you see these chambers and stuff like. And you're like, wow, it's amazing. And so they use ultrasound, and they can go in there and they can see, see the function or whatever. So I got into it, and I got kind of sidetracked with MSK, musculoskeletal.
Yeah,
So,
I went to school for that. I'm an
oh, you did?
EKG technician. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, okay.
yeah.
So right, okay. So you know that they have ultrasound.
Mhm.
Okay, so so I okay, uh, let me find out all I and and so I got over into MSK. So basically, muscle joints, things like that. Right
Mhm.
now,
Yeah.
if you do not have a medical degree, like if you're not a doctor, you cannot do the invasive things. If you are a doctor, you can do the invasive things.
Mhm.
But they also have a little shortcut that you can take. The doctor, like you can put your hand on a doctor's hand or have the doctor's hand on yours and you do it, right? So start off as that. And I was doing that. And, but what I found out in an industry, everybody was on
Mhm.
opioids. Everybody's on pain pills. Everybody.
Mhm.
And,
Mm.
and every time they would come back, like month after month, everybody was like nobody's getting better. And
Mhm.
so, I was like, there's got to be something different. Like it's got to be something else. And I'd heard that can help with inflammation,
Yeah.
even help with nerve pain. It's not a hundred
Yeah.
percent slam dunk for any one particular thing. It's kind of like to
No.
the patient, but it can help, right? I was like, you know what? So, so I was trying to do that. So it started out with me pushing
Take this
CBD,
instead.
CBD. So it was like, you guys should buy some CBD. You know, CBD is it's pretty good for inflammation, which helps with pain. Like if something's kind of swollen, like it hurts. If you take the inflammation
Mhm.
out, it may not hurt as much. So like it's not going to stop the pain the way like an opioid will. Like it's not going to just like
Mm.
cut it
Right.
off like it's not going to do that. So it's like
Mhm.
you have
Make
to
you numb to it.
right. It's like you have to like medicate yourself in the morning, knowing that sometime in the day it would have started hurting, not like wait for it to start
Right.
hurting and then, just
Right.
pop that pill. So,
Right.
so anyway, so I started doing that. And then, once go in the water and to start meeting people because there's a lot of people who feel the same as you guys, a lot of people who feel the same way I feel. And so you start running into these people, you meet them,
Mhm.
and you just start growing and expanding. You meet more and more people, and then um, back in 2018, so that farm bill, it was actually kind of laid out in 2014, and but it actually came in 2018. It's kind of funny, but I think Trump was the president then too, where they
He was.
set it up. Yeah, yeah, that was his first term. They set it up. Testing would determine whether or not be considered. And for years, there was arguments about it's something different. It's something different. I don't even argue no more. I can't really express it. It's the same thing. It's just tested
Yeah.
at a different time, but it's the same exact
It's
thing.
d- it's test it's tested and grown at a hemp farm.
And the
So
difference
it's
is, yeah,
tested as exactly.
yeah. And the thing is even even if there was a slight variation to it, all the farms are growing that because it's what everybody's selling. So why would you grow something that only a few people can sell when you can grow something that everybody can sell?
Exactly.
Most of the product that dispensaries have that all those other have, so
Yep.
but so that's how I
Yeah,
kind
I
of
used
got
to live
into it.
in
Just like,
Illinois.
yeah, see,
I
yeah,
used to live in Illinois, and like the dispensary that I used to go to, um, like the label will literally say the THCA percentage.
yeah. hmm Matter of fact, the guy
So,
that helped me get my store started, he's from Illinois. He helped me get my store started, and it's just funny how you meet people. It's like, hey man, you want to open up a store? And I'm thinking he's gonna like, you know, ask me for a bunch of money or whatever. It was just the money to pay the people to, to do the artwork and the different things or whatever. And he took his time and showed me how to start that online business. I was like, wow, I'd already had bits and pieces of like a little bit of money involved in this dispensary, a little money involved in that dispensary. I already was kind of like in it, but like the
mm,
online thing, I was like, wow. And but yeah, so I mean, I I, I think if we keep the focus on the way it helps us as opposed to just the way it makes us feel, I think we can continue to move this along. I think one of the problems with a lot of people in politics, some of them are really, really old. Like there has to be like age limits. I probably shouldn't say that, but there has to be age limits.
no,
You
I've
shouldn't
said that
be,
so many times.
you
They're from a
shouldn't
whole
be,
different generation.
yeah, yeah. Like you shouldn't be 80 years old still, trying to say what somebody should do and what they should do. Like,
But that's the thing. They're like 90. They're like
yeah,
in their
yeah,
90s.
yeah,
These
yeah,
people grew up in like back in the day. They still were like black and white
yeah,
TVs.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, hell, I grew up in black and white TV days, so I know that's old
No,
as
no,
hell.
but like I mean, like they're so their mindset is so different.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
I, I don't know how to explain that, but like they just need
No, no, I
fresher
get it.
faces.
I get it. Like, what kind of rap music you like? Like, do you guys listen to rap music?
And somewhat.
Okay,
Um, I mean, I listen to Spanish rap,
okay. So, what kind of music do you listen to in general?
a
Like,
little bit of
just
everything.
okay.
Uh,
So for me, see, so my old gene turned on, and for some reason, I can get past the '80s, maybe the '90s. After that, like anything that was made like in the 2000s, for some reason, outside of maybe Chris Brown or somebody like that, I don't want to hear it. Like somebody,
yeah,
so it's this guy. Well, I'm pretty sure you guys know who Bruno Mars is.
yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes I get high. So sometimes I get high and I have arguments with the TV, right? And so I'm high and I see this video. It was Bruno Mars years ago, like years and years ago. But I'm looking at a YouTube video of him at this award show singing this song that this group from the 70s and the 80s sung.
Mm.
And I'm arguing it, and I'm telling him, like, dude, why are you doing that? Like, why are you taking that music and bringing it up to date? Like, why are you doing that, right?
They
And
do that a lot now.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean, but it was actually like a tribute or like an honor
Shit.
to the group,
I'm sorry,
But I
Glitter.
was tripping, huh?
Oh, I was apologizing to Glitter. I didn't know she was down there.
No, that's
Oh,
okay.
oh, yeah. But so I was tripping, like, man, you shouldn't be doing them other people music. But I played it like over and over and over again, right? Because I liked the
Hmm.
song and I actually liked the stage show, right? But
Okay.
the old gene in me, the the old man gene, I can't just say it. Like I can't just say, well, shit. I went to his show, and even though I didn't know none of his songs, he's a really good entertainer. I was like, fuck, this guy's a really good entertainer. Like,
Mhm.
so when I'm in Vegas, that's one reason why I did get a spot in Vegas is because I love live entertainment. But
That's dope.
the people who I like are dying. Like they're
Yeah.
like they were
Yeah.
grown when I was born, so they're all
Yeah.
gone. Like they're leaving, and so
Yeah.
I'm slowly opening myself up to the people that came in the 2000s and the 2010s and even some of the younger
Okay.
people.
Okay.
So when you talk about the politicians, of course they're going to be
Yeah.
mad because because or they're going to trip because back when they were coming up, that's like that's what it
Hmm.
was. So in their
Yeah.
mind, they're like, now if you can give them enough money, they'll do whatever you want them to do if if the money's right. But I think I told you I think I told you guys this too. It's the same way with medicine and with politics. For medicine, the money is not in the cure, it's in the treatment.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in politics, the money is not in the law being passed. The money is in the fight to see which law gets passed.
Hmm.
And even when a law gets passed, now you got to go do an appeal and all this other stuff. So as long as there's back and forth, there's money being made.
Right.
Hmm.
And like the lobbyists are just, from both sides are just kicking in bank, just kicking in bank, kicking in bank. And so a lot of times we see this and we feel like, oh man, we lost. Not really. That's just part, that's just part of it.
It's a process.
Yeah. Now you got to give a little bit more money to get it overturned. You
Hmm.
know, like
Yeah.
you pass this law March the 31st. How can you pause it? Like I thought you guys already did all the homework, all the research and shit, like how can you just pause, right? And
Mhm.
when they pause those types of laws, either A, it's gonna be on pause for years to come,
Hmm.
or they're gonna change it or totally reverse it. It's not gonna stay the same,
Right.
So
Just like music.
that's that, yeah. Yeah.
No,
That's that.
history has shown us that over and
Yeah.
over and
So
over.
so I plan on hanging with you guys a little bit, from like time to time, and you guys have found out that I got that old gene in me. So I'm gonna be
Right.
saying some things sometimes, and you
I'm
guys
starting to get it too though.
don't
Because
trip.
lately all I
What is
listen
this
to
old
is
gene?
like lately I just been focused on like 90s and early 2000 type music like when I was younger or growing up, like
Yeah, the good
don't
times.
really listen to
Yeah.
current music, and if I do it's not that much. You know what I mean?
Right, right. Yeah. Um, like I remember when you couldn't even say a curse word on a record.
Right.
And there's this group called the Isley Brothers. They actually said bullshit, all this bullshit going down, and they let it
Oh, I
go.
remember them.
And they let it go because of the way he said it. It wasn't like they didn't catch it, so they was like, "Ah, fuck, we just let that go." Um, you guys know who Martin Lawrence is?
Yep.
How young do you think we are?
It's, no, no, no,
Right.
no, 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 no. I'm speaking for you guys and for everybody else.
Oh,
You know,
oh,
I'm
sorry,
I'm like
sorry,
speaking
sorry.
like So Martin Lawrence show, Martin, he had
Yeah.
yeah. So he had one of the first shows that actually used the word or the term bitch.
Oh shit.
I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah. But before that, if you said a bad word, they would charge you so much money. They would fine you so much money.
Hmm.
So, so whenever they was doing like the editing or whatever, they would have to edit everything out. You know,
Oh damn.
like some years back, do you guys remember when Janet Jackson and I can't remember that kid's name,
Justin
but they did the
Timberlake.
halftime show, yeah, and supposedly we saw her nipple.
Hmm.
Yeah, so somebody got fined like millions of dollars because there was a nipple on live TV, right? But there's nipples all over the place now, and people
Listen.
might put a star on it or something like that, and it don't matter. But I'm like, well,
Why
you,
does it
you
do
know, but those people back then, whatever, it was just, hey, I saw that, give me some money type shit.
Yeah.
It's just that's the reason why we're going through what we're going through and why it's taking so long, because there's still money to be made on both sides, and that's really it. But if you if you take a step back and if you look at it, though, you can tell that the big push is to make it where it's not illegal. I don't know how legal they want it to be, but I know they don't want it to be illegal. So that's my take on it. I think there's always
Yeah.
going to be like, what are those pills that you can buy over the counter, but you can't buy a bunch of them, and they make you show your ID when you buy them? Methamphetamines, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, those like upper pills. I forget what they're
Like
called, but
Sudafed and stuff like
caffeine.
that.
Yeah, them
Yeah,
caffeine pills.
Oh shit. I
because
didn't
they
even know
use it
that.
to make some other drugs, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Sudafed. That's that allergy medicine. Yeah.
Yeah,
What is that? Yeah, they make meth with it. Yeah.
yeah. So,
That's crazy.
yeah. So I'm saying that that's not illegal, but they still have a way of controlling it to a certain extent. So I'm saying that
Hmm.
that's the path that we're on, and we haven't even hit that stage yet. But like when I asked you if you have like limitations, and you said that you can only have an ounce and a half at one time or whatever, or in your possession,
Hmm.
like even if you like grow at home, I think you could only have like 6 plants per adult that lives in a house or something like that. Um, there's all kind of rules that go with it, and then like the
Hmm.
federal government has rules, and then the states have rules. So we're a long, long way from being finished, but it's going in the right direction. And and you need people with the
So we can't even
OG
grow in Florida.
to get in line. No, wow.
You can't grow in Florida.
Hey, look. All right. So you said Disney World, so I'm assuming that you're somewhere near Orlando.
Yeah, Central Florida.
Are there like okay? Are there alligators or crocodiles? Uh, which ones do you see on the road? Like you see coming up from those? Like, are they
I
swamps? Are
haven't
they
seen any of
wetlands?
them.
Like, so, like, is it called swamps or is it called like wetlands? Like, what is it called?
Both.
Those like marsh areas.
Both.
Okay, and they have both species there, or just one?
Um, they have crocodiles in Florida. Let me see if they have alligators.
So now crocodiles have the more rounded mouth, right? The bigger rounded mouth, and then alligators have the thinner.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, the alligators, I believe, have the more rounded mouth, and the gators have the more pointier, if I'm not
okay.
mistaken.
So it's the other
Yeah,
way.
gators do have the pointier mouth. You're
Okay,
right.
like like you guys been smoking already. Like y'all don't think about this kind of stuff. Like it's just like and and you've never seen one. Like you've been down there and you've never seen one.
I mean, at like the zoo or something, but I don't typically go up
Well,
to
no, I'm
them
just talking about.
personally. I just walk by and I'm like, oh, look, the crocs are over there. Just keep walking because I don't find them fascinating. I always have a bunch of lizards around me. I feel like the lizards and the iguanas are enough reptiles for me.
Well, yeah, I don't think I'd want to be next to them anyway.
Also, mosquitoes are in swampy areas that crocs and
Yeah.
alligators are in, so I don't like mosquitoes. I
Okay.
don't, you know,
Yeah. So, wow. I heard that they can move really fast for
they do.
like 2 or 3 seconds. They just get a big burst of speed and energy.
They're really fast.
See, yeah, yeah, but I'm good.
Mm-mm.
We
I
do
didn't
have
get it.
bears where I live.
You got
Typically, we have
bears
coyotes and bears and stuff.
in North
Hmm.
Carolina.
We
North
And
do.
Carolina.
oh, okay.
Yeah, we have bears and
Actually,
coyotes, but they've been knocking so many things down and building things up. Like you don't, they haven't been as active as they have in the past, but coyotes
mm,
have.
Damn.
yeah. Yeah, it's been like that here too. It's like them making buildings and offices and like that. It's really
Mm-hmm.
taking up the nature space. So like you get a lot of reports of seeing like bears and other animals just in the highways or in the streets and people's backyards because if you think about it, you're
Mm-hmm.
limiting all of their space. Like where are they supposed to hunt? Where are they supposed to get food if you're tearing everything down to make buildings?
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's not fair for the animals.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But they got to have their farms. We need our farms.
We do. I would rather have farms than buildings,
Yeah.
you know? I would rather
Yeah.
have farms than buildings because at least they can have some type of livestock, have some animals.
So how personal do you guys get on this talking stuff? Do you guys talk about your family at all, or you just stick to just the plant? Or
We just talk about whatever comes up, it's really just a release type thing, We don't really come in with,
oh, what would like to sit there and talk about? Yeah, because I
mm-mm.
got a lot of
Yeah,
questions. I have a lot of questions. A lot
Yeah.
of questions.
it's all
A lot of
good. I
questions
mean,
on
we
my
come
plate.
in here, we sesh, we chill out, we just hang out.
Sherry, stop with, that's why I'm in the house. It's a balance.
Yeah, I call them little. I have so many lizards around me. I just call them little dinosaurs at this point, and they're always fighting with each other. So it's like,
But what questions do you have?
Well, I mean, I'm just going to bring them up as they come up. I'm just going to
Oh,
ask.
okay, cool. Cool.
But I just didn't want to ask something that was like intrusive, and you'd be like, "Motherfucker, we don't talk about that here."
You'll just see
And
click and he'll just go off the
well, yeah, I mean, because I was like, maybe I shouldn't have like,
thank
maybe I
you. Come
shouldn't have
again.
yeah, because I was like,
No, it takes a lot to offend, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
you
Well,
don't
I
give
mean, it's
that
never
type
going to
of
be.
energy.
Yeah, no, no, no. It's never going to be offensive. It just might be intrusive. Like when I was like, "So that's Orlando." Like maybe you didn't want motherfuckers to know that you're close to Orlando.
Oh,
I
got you.
mean,
I
even though
mean, Orlando's a pretty big area, though,
well, yeah,
and
I
there's
mean,
a
like you
lot of
can probably
places
get
that
into
people
something else.
consider Orlando that is not really Orlando. There's just in that vicinity.
Right.
So,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I just. So, how long have you been doing social media?
um, I'll be doing YouTube
Hmm.
for 2 years at the end of July.
So, are you monetized yet?
Sometimes, but it does barely because of the type of videos I make. I like to show close-ups, and that's one thing that I don't think I want to sacrifice for monetization on this channel. Maybe
Oh.
I can create another channel that I can collaborate with to possibly get monetization in the future,
Hmm.
but I don't see it for this channel just because, like I said, I like to show the close-ups. That's one of my big things.
Okay. Yeah.
I have been doing it for about a year and a half now.
Okay. And is your
So
channel
it's been
monetized?
no, I haven't gotten there yet. I'm still short 1,000, but I'm getting there.
Okay.
She's getting there quick too.
I'm getting there.
So, when I started out, YouTube, my first YouTube channel, um, I just got kicked off. Period. Like
Mm,
the content was just not allowed, and I just
Oh
was
damn.
in total disregard. But since then, things have kind of changed a little bit. So
Hmm.
so the Couch Potato Bud site that I have, which I don't really post on there anymore, but I still have it. I wasn't able to get that one monetized because it's a business account,
Mm,
so I can sell, like I
Okay,
can sell things. But
gotcha.
so it was kind of like a little bit different. But I think it's different now. I think you can like monetize it now, but back then you couldn't. Um, and now it's just like they're always changing rules and all these
Be
things. But
right back.
okay. But the reason why I was asking you guys that is because if you're going to be here every weekend, I just figure, you should go on and at least make some money. You should monetize it and make some money, you know.
that's the part that I've been trying to figure out, because like even the editing and all of this, like I just picked this up as a hobby, like something to, and now I'm looking at it as like, okay, this is something that could be profitable, but it's like I'm trying to learn on my own how to, intertwine it into that.
Yeah.
So,
So I was using this software called CapCut. CapCut.
mm-hmm,
I was using that. It's a small fee, a small monthly fee if you want the version, like the unlimited version of it. If you want like the limits or whatever, then it's free, I believe. Um, and it's just like anything else. The more you do it, it's almost like practice, and you'll get much,
mm-hmm,
much better with the editing. If you wanted to take a shortcut to your editing, there's uh, places you can go, like there's sites you can go to, like geez, I'm drawing a blank. Um, where you have people who do this type of work,
mm-hmm.
and you can just pay them to do it for you. I just can't, man, I can't think of the name of the place that even I used. Jeez, it's been so long, but and they'll do all the editing for you and send everything back to you, and then you just upload it. But and then back in the day, YouTube would just all the content it got, it would just put it out there and just let everybody see it, because they needed to get everybody on, get everybody on board.
Mm-hmm.
Now they want you to pay them to show your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they want you to, to pay them to show it to, and you can pick like the groups, like the demographics and stuff. You can pick that yourself, but you have to pay them to show it. And again, it's about making money, and you know, but it does work when you do it that way. And it doesn't take a lot of money and a lot of time, but you have to have a lot of content already there, because when people go there, they want to just like see everything real fast, and they're going to binge watch it.
Right.
So you got to have a lot of content there. Like you can't have one or two things, and like you got to have like 100 between shorts and like long videos, maybe 60 shorts and 40 long videos.
I
And
have so many videos, it's almost low key embarrassing, but that's how I taught myself how to edit. So,
yeah, well, I was gonna say, man, you can take that and like chop it up and just edit it and just make a bunch of videos, a bunch
yeah.
of 15-minute videos or something like that. I know they try to change to like from like vertical to horizontal filming, and that didn't really go well. So they just,
Yeah.
let it go back the way it was or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's ever changing. But if you're going to be here every weekend, for a couple hours, even though you're just chilling, um, you may as well just go on and
Make some
invite more
money.
people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just
Yeah.
invite more people. Paid a little money up front. Have them send it out to a bunch of people, and have a bunch of shorts. With snippets of the show. You may even want to. I shouldn't even say this because you guys already told me it's just like kicking it, but like you may even just have like a part of the show where you have a topipic, or you have something like maybe
That's
you
what I
beat
want
that
to
show.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like
There's a
maybe you beat
site
that.
that does that. I just don't know what the site is. It'll go through your video and it'll like
Mhm.
highlight certain parts and I just don't know what the site is, but I've been looking for it because I feel like that would be really cool for our lives because there are certain
Right.
peak moments
Yeah.
that we
Right.
have either a lot of interactions with or just something really entertaining that
Yeah.
can really be highlighted. And I feel like that could attract more eyes towards us too.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, it would probably expose to more people because not all of those times are we consuming.
Right.
Yeah. Right. And see, and then the thing that I like that you do is you're not, um, you allow people to, to interact with you.
Hmm.
And I know you don't want the BS. So you gotta be,
Yeah, no.
you know, have your finger on the trigger real quick,
Oh, we
and
got
you just gotta
mods.
Listen.
edit that out. Yeah,
We got
Listen.
mods that'll help out. So,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
if we
You
don't
just edit
catch
that
it,
little stuff
they
out.
will.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I think you should do it. Like, just have like a 15-minute block where you just telling stories. Come up with a
Hmm.
something, and it doesn't even have to be like weed related, or it doesn't have to be. It could just be story time or something, like if you have
Exactly.
some like funny stories or some things like
That's a good
I'm
idea.
like there's this podcast that started a couple years ago, but I started hopping on it because it's one of my best friends brothers podcast, and I kind of told them the same thing, and they keep telling me that they want to grow organically, and I'm like, the problem is things have shifted, so it's almost no such
Exactly.
thing as organic.
It's no,
Right.
everybody does it. That's the thing. Even these
Right.
big time people do it. It's investing in yourself.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
Hmm.
Like I had when I started Couch Potato Bud, I went and I got that name for all the social media, you know, Instagram, TikTok, everything. I got it as Couch Potato Bud 420. But on YouTube it was just Couch Potato Bud because I lost the other one. I lost the first one. But
Hmm.
anyway, I was doing those like TikTok videos. I have a couple of videos that went viral, had like millions of views in like one day, you know, like
That's
quick little
dope.
things. And it was like, but I couldn't make no money off of it because I had a business account.
Mm.
So
Damn.
I started selling like supplements, like Snap supplements. I started selling the supplements and was having some of my videos is like million, 600, 800,000 me. And I'm just pitching like prostate health, you know.
Hey,
So you
hey.
it was like, but I start feeling bad because people start asking me like, hey man, do this stuff really work? I'm like, oh fuck. I don't take it. I don't know. I'm like, I don't take it. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, but if I put that in there, everybody's gonna see it and then nobody's gonna buy it. I'm like, come on, bro, I'm just trying to make some money. Read the
Yo.
package. Like, but I was like, hey, there's stuff in there that they claim helps. Saul Palmetto
Hmm.
or whatever. I was like, there's like stuff in there. I don't know. But
I'm not a doctor. I can't give you any
yeah,
medical advice, but
Right.
yeah, yeah. And it's one of those things where I just was like, shh. And the funny thing is, no doctor will give you that advice anyway.
mm-mm, mm-mm,
They're they are not supposed to tell you to take a supplement.
mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Now, holistic doctors, on the other hand, they don't tell you to take a supplement. They tell you to take natural things, take
Hmm.
plants and stuff like that, natural foods and natural plants and stuff, as opposed to taking the pharmaceuticals. But doctors who are not holistic, ah, I shouldn't say this, but it's almost part of the oath that you push them pharmaceuticals,
Hmm.
Yeah, it's in their contract.
Hmm.
right? And
Hmm.
so, but they make money. They make money off that. So it's almost like somebody asked me one time if I felt like I was a drug dealer. And I was like, I don't consider cannabis a drug.
Right.
So, And then so we got into this back and forth about things being mind altering, right? There's a bunch of stuff that if you know, like that just grows naturally if you eat it, touch it, smell it, it's gonna alter
Right.
Right.
something. You know, it's gonna alter something. And I was like, if you think about cannabis, it's really no different. Well, it's like it's like parsley.
It's a herb.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Like
a herb.
it just it just happens when it gets pollinated or you know, it just happens that the female
Yep, sure.
version of it is different than the male version of it, kind of like, and you got to keep the males away from the females because they'll,
Exactly.
you know, because they'll, but isn't that kind of like it is in life? You know, guys always messing it up. For, that's the father of me talking now. There'll be time for that later. You know, right now you just focus on your studies.
Oh, focus on them.
Focus on your studies. It's gonna be time for them. You know, for them. Yeah, it's gonna be time for that later. They're gonna mess you up. Um, but yeah, so yeah, I just like I'm scatterbrained right now, but like I can just think of all the stuff. Like I just you know, just being able to come on here and you know and chit chat with you guys openly and freely and not have anything to talk about. I kind of want you guys to give me something to talk about when I do
See,
talk.
your
Yeah,
mind is like mine. That's why I have to smoke indicas because
yeah,
like it just races. I can't like.
yeah. So
Oh,
Mhm.
so there's this guy, and you know, and I start stories and I never finish them. See, that's that like short, the like short things that I do. I just give you like part one, part two, part three. Um, so back to like the medical thing. So what I start noticing with the people who chose to start using cannabis, initially CBD, initially CBD gummies, CBD topicals. You know, they were just rubbing the cream on their knees and stuff, their elbows and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Um, then they started tampering, or not tampering. They started trying cookies and brownies and stuff from somebody else. Like I didn't know, you know, and I was like kind of like nervous because I don't just eat everybody cooking or they're
right.
baking. I
Right.
was nervous, like because I didn't seen a lot of videos where it'd be cats, dogs be
Listen.
like licking people and licking stuff. And then you're like, did you edit that or did you wash your hand? Because I I saw okay. So I'll be like, yeah, I won't be if they bring something to potluck, I know I'm gonna just like say grandma tell
Listen,
you
that's some WPS. Okay.
so but the people that were dealing with cannabis, they actually were their energy was better. And I was like, wow, they still had the issues and stuff, but they just had better energy. And I
Mhm.
was like, wow. And I was like, wow. And so, but just like I said, they're not going to allow you to push past the pharmaceuticals.
Mm-mm.
And so, um, I have a nephew that works for one of those big companies. He's a chemist, and I looked at some of the, you know, some of his contract and some of the stuff that he has to deal with, and yeah, like I said, but I don't know, like, how do you tell him not to, you know, like that's something that he just does like effortlessly. So how
Oh
you tell
wow.
him not to do what you do, you know,
Yeah.
tell him not to raise his family because, you know, or not to make money to raise his family because I think it's bad or I think it's weird or whatever, you know. Yeah. So anyway, so they were doing better. Now the problems start happening when back then they were drug testing for marijuana.
Mm.
And a lot of my patients were athletes, and for some reason athletes, drivers, and older folks. Now the older folks, it didn't matter, but the
Yeah.
athletes and the drivers, they're failing tests. And it's so weird because you can take a drug test and have opioids, but if you have a prescription, it's fine. But if you have marijuana in your system, you're going to get fined or, get kicked off the team or something like that. Now that's going to change now, but
Yeah. In the past.
right. But back then it was
Right.
like, and so, but the thing that I started noticing more is the more they were using cannabis, they didn't need as many injections, and I didn't have to drain their joints as much. And I kept track of all this information because I was going to write a book, and just like, say this stuff or, have
They're
somebody
actually
tell me.
creating research for that
Yeah.
currently.
Yeah.
There's researching the sativa A cannabinoid from
Uh-huh.
the marijuana plant, actually,
Okay.
because they said that it really reduces inflammation and
Right.
really helps with like pain management, helps with joints. There's like a whole document that I was reading of the research that they're doing.
Yeah. So
Now
I'm
that it's
hoping,
passed and stuff, now they can do more
right.
research on
I
everything.
hope, I hope somebody offers me a bunch of money for my information
Listen.
for real. Because I have it all saved up. Um,
Listen. Oh no.
oh, I thought you said listen.
Oh, I
She
meant
was
to
agreeing.
like agreeing.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That's
see,
funny
My
as hell.
you're not gonna get me. You won't get me again like that.
bad. Yeah, this. I don't. I'm not formal on Saturday.
Next time you say so, then so the next time you say, listen, I would be like, right, yeah, see, yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
There
Yep.
you go.
yeah.
You
Okay,
know,
cool. So,
going back to what you were talking about, like the pharmaceuticals and stuff. Um, I used to work at a facility where I had to attend to multiple doctors, right? And one
uh-huh,
of the providers, she was very, very knowledgeable, but she was more focused on organic ways to heal yourself.
right,
Now, she used to bump heads a lot with like the directors and stuff. They used to come in and be like, you need to prescribe more. And she's just like, why? If they can use this and this over the counter, and not only is going to save them medical cost, like the pharmaceutical cost, but it'll help them better than that medicine. And
yeah,
I remember like she used to clash with them all of the time.
Mhm.
And it got to a point where she ended up just opening her own facility with her husband.
yeah,
And it's thriving.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
thriving. And like I love that about her too, 'cause she was very like adamant about this. Like, no, you're not gonna force me to do this if I can help them in a different way, you know?
yeah.
Mhm.
And I love that about her.
Um, there's a shortage of physicians in this country,
Mhm.
and part of it is because um, it's not the only way you can make money now. And you don't want to have those tight or those constrictions, like those rules. Like,
Mhm.
everybody don't want to deal with that shit. Like some people just want to
Mhm.
like, and I have other family members in the medical field who went that way first and then chose to go another way too. Because
Mhm.
once they got in there, they didn't like it, and people was like, "Oh my God, you would stop doing this for that?" Like, what? Man, it's like the stuff that's on your heart is just on your heart.
Mhm.
Like, and yeah. So, do you know anybody
There
with
are some good
diabetic?
doctors.
Oh yeah, for sure. Do you guys know anybody with diabetic nerve pain?
Yeah,
Okay. Do they smoke or
yes,
use cannabis? Does it help?
it does.
Okay, so that's one of the things that, so for some reason, well, It's not for some reason. We know the reason is what we're eating
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. That high fructose corn syrup and all these other things that we're ingesting. It seems like there's a lot more people dealing with diabetes,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
and the way it affects the nervous system, particularly the toes, fingers, toes, your feet, fingers, always at the
Hmm.
end, like always at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Part of that is because the smallest blood vessels, when you have diabetes, the smallest blood vessels can deteriorate and it's
Mm.
not there no more. So you lose your vision, you lose feeling, you lose blood flow down there. And if there's no
Right.
blood flow, then the nerves start acting up, because they want what they want, so they give you a little bit of pain. And this pain, I hear, is some of the worst pain that you can ever have. And so you're telling me that this this plant helps one of the hardest things that there is to treat. This plant helps that. There should be like there should be edibles for everybody. You
You
know.
know, a lot of people I know that also suffer from nerve pain like that.
Hmm.
Um, RSO and edibles help them a lot,
Yeah.
especially RSO.
I'm assuming you have to take it like when you get up, just take it and don't wait for the pain to start because, like you said, edibles are, are unpredictable. You might take it.
I mean, edibles are
Yeah.
unpredictable. I feel like RSO might hit you
Mm-hmm.
faster than what edibles would
Right.
do, though.
Right. Do you have you ever heard that you're supposed to take edibles like while you're eating or like right after you eat? Have you ever heard that before?
Yes, with more like greasier foods. I heard that.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't really know if there's a correlation, but I started doing that. Like when I was taking edibles, I would eat and then I'd take the edible. And it
Hmm.
seemed like it seemed like it worked faster. But I guess if you think about it in the sense of when you eat something like the digestive process,
Mm-hmm.
most of the blood goes to your gut.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So as it breaks down and separates like the THC molecules and all that stuff, as it breaks down, I guess there's more blood to carry more of the molecules to your brain faster or whatever. So I guess
That's
it
pretty
makes sense, but
interesting.
yeah, but yeah. So I mean, like I said, I started off trying to help people avoid opioids because they're so addictive
Yeah.
and they end up costing you so much money, cost you your life, your family in some instances. It's just,
Yeah.
it's just bad, and the human body, like it has this way of adapting to shit. Like if you if you take something that does a normal body function and that's something you take does the function for you, then your body says, okay, well, I don't have to do that. So let me do this. And then you stop taking it. You might not make it, for your body to figure out that you're not taking it no more. Like hypertension.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going the wrong way. But hypertension, once they get you on these pills, on these blood pressure pills, so your doctor friend, I know for a fact
Mm.
that her first thought is not, let me give you this pill. I know her thought is, you finna eat some beets and do all kind of shit to get your blood pressure down before we put you on these pills.
Right. She was
Because
gonna give
once
it
we
to.
put you
She
on there,
literally had pamphlets printed
yeah,
out with different
yeah,
things that you can, like different diets that you could do, as well as
yeah,
different vitamins that you can take.
right. Now I know that there's a certain point or there's a certain measurement where
Right.
you got to do something right now, and I guess that makes sense or whatever.
Yeah.
But everybody is, oh, you're pre this and you're pre that. Well, why does that come with pharmaceuticals? How come
Right.
pre doesn't come with something that's not highly addictive like that? So,
Thank you. Why do you
uh,
have to give me a
yeah,
pill?
yeah, yeah. So that's what got me into this, and that's why I'm excited just even about things that don't necessarily benefit me directly. I'm still excited about it because it's going in that direction, and it'll
Yeah,
be about a lot of people.
yeah,
Uh,
Hmm.
okay,
Yeah, I
well,
used to work with like a substance abuse psychiatrist who used
mhm,
to help people, lean off of certain substances and stuff like that. And it's really heartbreaking to see what these opioids and things like that do to people over the length of time. Also, with
yeah,
like certain pills, like if you think about it, sometimes the pill's gonna wear off, so you need a higher dose of it, you know? And then by the time you know it, you're at the highest dose of
yeah.
that
Your body
specific
adapts to
prescription.
it. Yeah.
Right. So it's like if you can find a whole different way that you can do that without having all of that consequence behind it, like another side effect that you need another pill to fix that side effect,
yeah.
then why
And
not
whenever
try that if it's organic and it's heat, it's from the earth?
and when they start talking fast on the commercial, you know it's a problem. But they get to talking fast at the end of the commercial. Okay, so I want to take this diet pill, but I want to shit on myself. Okay,
Mm-hmm. And
okay,
have
well,
ulcers.
yeah. Okay. So my phone is almost dead, so I'm gonna just tell you a little quick short story, and then I'm gonna tell you what I want you guys to tell me the next time we talk. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about the first time that I knew I was high. I didn't know I was high then, but I knew I was like something was funny, right? I did make a video about this, but now the next time we talk, I want you guys to tell me the first time that you know you were high, and give me like the lead up, the background and stuff. Next time we talk, so I'm gonna just say this really fast before the phone dies. So I can't remember if it was 79 or 80, whatever year it was, but I was at the Los Angeles Coliseum, and there was this funk festival, and Rick James was one of the headliners, and he had this song called Mary Jane. And I was young, like I wasn't old enough to be there by myself, but my brother was there with me, and we were kind of close up. Okay, so when the song came on, there was joints flying everywhere. I thought, I thought that the crowd, I mean, no, I thought Rick James's people was throwing joints to the crowd. But what was happening was the people in the crowd were throwing joints on the stage. Rick did pick one up and light it, but his people were throwing them back off the stage,
Oh
right?
shit.
Anyway, everybody in that first part was all smoking, right? And I just remember smiling. Like I didn't smoke, obviously I didn't smoke, but it was so much smoke that I was, buzzed from the
Contact.
contact. So, so it was like an outdoor hot box.
Oh man.
And because I had never done anything, ever, like it affected me like immediately. But I just had this smile on my face, and I couldn't understand like why the music sounded so good to me, and like why was this such a chill ass moment. I'm like, damn, man, like, that's cool as fuck. Like I was like it wasn't like out of body, but it was kind of like out of the moment, like like nothing mattered. I was just really cool, right? And so
Mhm.
and so like I said, at that time, I didn't know that's what high was. I just can kind of like remember how I felt. And so the first time I purposely got high, I felt that feeling. And I was like, oh, I was high back then. And so I was like, oh, that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Oh man, I got so many high stories. Next time we talk, I'm gonna tell you this one high story. Like you guys know who the fuck is that guy? He got songs like Chopped and Screwed, Buy You a Drink.
T-Pain.
um
T Pain.
oh, T-Pain, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you T-Pain story. Uh, like it's not like let me see my battery real quick. Um, I went back to college as an older guy. I was in my 30s when I went back to college, and everybody around me was young. And at this time, I had never smoked weed, purposely smoked weed. Am I telling the truth on that? I think I am. And
Not if I'm telling the truth.
so this
Hey, Adrian.
so it's this one young lady who I used to babysit. She was my so her mom and my mom were friends, and I would babysit her and her siblings and stuff when they were younger. She just happened to be going to that same college. I was much, much older than she was, like maybe 14, 15 years older. But anyway, so she had some cigarettes. And I was like, oh man, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. She was like, no, 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 don't smoke no cigarette. You're gonna get addicted to it. And she was like, you should probably smoke some weed, but don't smoke no cigarette. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I want to see what weed is like. And so I smoked some weed. And that's when I told you, I was like, oh wow, that's what that feeling was. Okay, I get it. So one day, now all of this happened in LA. So one day I'm in the back seat of somebody's car and they had like the boom box with the big speakers or whatever.
Hmm.
And I mean, we in there like smoked out, and the bass is just vibrating my whole body. And they were playing Chopped and Screwed, right? And I always wonder if he remembers this. He walked up and looked in the window.
Did he?
And I was like, oh shit. But then
That's
I didn't know
dope.
if it was it, but then I was like, am I high or did that just happen? And the people that was with me was like, nah, it did happen. I was like, fuck.
Oh shit.
Like we
That's
didn't
dope.
try to think, did we have cell phones and shit? I'm pretty sure I had a cell phone because I've been having cell phones. Because I used to buy my phones from China, from Japan, uh, back in the day. So, but yeah, but I didn't get no picture, no autograph, and I didn't even get to say what's up to him because I was just stoned. Like
Suck.
I was just back in that. I was locked. Man, I was just like chilling though, man. And the beat was just rumbling. I was like, God damn, this is cool. I'm like, fuck,
Listen.
I'm
y'all
gonna
ain't gonna
listen to
You
never
that
were
do
in
song
that,
a
after the line.
zone.
Thank you.
man. Look. I told those kids, I was like, man, y'all ain't gonna never do shit in life, man, because y'all smoking like this, y'all ain't gonna be able to do nothing. I was like,
Yeah.
man, I was like, shit. If I didn't already know what I know, I might choose this, right? And
Yeah.
yeah, but that was like, man, I got so many stories. Oh man, did let me check my phone? One more. One more. The first time I got stuck, like stuck. Okay, so I was on the top of a parking structure and I had to pick my daughter up from school. She was in elementary school. Coincidentally, she's graduating from medical school next month. She's just
Oh,
crazy because
Oh,
it happened
nice.
congratulations.
like it happened like so many years ago. But anyway, so she was like in elementary school, so I would pick her up every day. Um, but this day I'm up on the top of the parking structure with the kids again, from college, smoking weed, right? So it's time for me to go. I drive, well, in my mind, I drive down to the second level, and I'm thinking to myself, "Ooh, I'm a little bit too high to be driving. Let me park." Right. So I take a nap. While I'm taking that nap, man, my phone just ringing off the hook, and I just hear these horns and shit. Burr, 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 burr. But I'm kind of like sleep, kind of like I'm like stuck. So what
Oh
happened
shit.
was I stopped halfway on the little thing, like how you go in like around the loop to get down to the second thing. I
No.
stopped in the middle of that and I took a nap right there. Now, I was only there for about 15 minutes before the horns, kind of woke me up, and then I moved to
Oh.
a space and I slept for about three
Yo,
hours.
Oh
And
my
man,
God.
and when I got up, man, it was dark, man. Shit, the school told me if you don't pick your daughter up, we have to call the cops and all this other shit. I'm
Oh
like,
shit.
all right, so that so I stopped.
Oh,
Then I stopped smoking, and I was like, I ain't gonna smoke, till after I finish. I can't do this shit. So, but
yeah.
yeah, so that was my first
Well, what the
my
hell
first
did you
real
smoke?
adventure in smoking for fun or smoking for entertainment or pleasure. That like whole little 3 month block, and then I had to stop. But that was the first time I ever got stuck. I've
Oh
been
my,
stuck
I've
before,
never been that high before.
That's
Ever.
crazy.
but
That's crazy.
that's because you do it for medicinal purposes. I was trying to get fucked up. I wanted to
Oh
see
shit.
Oh,
how high I could get.
but
Jimmy,
I've
that's
tried to.
crazy.
Well, I think street would probably get me there, but I've tried to with THCA. Like I have. I've tried to see like that's crazy. But back in the day, yeah, I could see why you were. Because back in the day, street weed, I felt stuck and stupid all the time.
All right, so so that's our so that's going to be on the agenda the next time I
Yes,
can come on. You guys are going to share the first time you knowingly got high, and you're going to share the first time, if ever, you've been stuck, or
got you.
you can share the story about when you tried to get stuck.
Got
And you
you.
probably, as we hear the story, we're probably going to be like, yeah, you were stuck. See, but you didn't think you were,
Yeah,
you know,
probably.
probably. Okay, so anyway, I really appreciate you guys, man,
Oh
and
yeah.
oh man, yeah, I wish I didn't stay up so late last night, because I would, I wanted to smoke and everything, but I think if I'd have lit this thing here, I think I'd have went to sleep. So,
I forgot
um,
you haven't been to sleep. Yeah, you
yeah,
need
yeah, yeah,
you need to
yeah.
get
So I'm
some
gonna go up
rest.
there. Yeah,
Oh
yeah, yeah, yeah.
shit.
So I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna get
I
some sleep.
appreciate you for stopping in though.
Oh man, I'm
Um,
coming back, man. I love it, man. I like talking, man. I like talking. I like listening, and you guys let me be me. Shit, so
Listen.
it's all good.
Hell
hell
yeah,
yeah.
we love listen, I know we love stories, so this is great. Thank you. Anytime.
Hmm.
Anytime.
Chop them stories up and make you some shorts. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I've
Hell
written
yeah.
down everything you're saying, so you are definitely helping. I can't wait till the next time. I'm learning what I need to.
Okay, cool,
Hmm.
cool. All right, so I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna send my phone number though, on that email, and then I'm gonna let you know when I'm shipping out something, and I'm gonna talk back and forth with you guys on the email about when I can come back on.
Cool.
Okay,
Okay,
okay, all
that
right.
works.
Tell Ronnie I said hi, and I'll
Will
talk to you guys
do.
then. Okay,
All
All
right
right,
then.
appreciate it.
all right. I'll talk to you guys.
Bye.
You see how
Look, I don't even
Restream
know how to
doesn't
leave.
like me and then it should be like
What?
a leave
Yeah, I
button
see it.
like
I
in
see
the
it.
Yeah.
I see it.
okay.
I see it. I didn't see it at first. See, these are not sunglasses. Well, they're sunglasses, but they're prescription. And
Okay.
I could
You got transitionals like Jamie.
I could see close. So if I put on my glasses, I can't see. I need glasses to see far. So I'm trying to see the thing I couldn't see it. See, that's the whole nother thing.
Yo.
So weed did not help my vision. So
Yo.
so if you can't see, smoking weed is not gonna help you. You're still gonna be
No,
blind and
I
stuff.
don't think so.
I
All
think
right,
it's
I'll
made
talk
it
to you guys.
worse.
All right, I'll talk to you guys.
Later.
Alrighty.
Oh man, but you see how it's got me all zoomed in again, Jamie? Like it does not like me. I don't know why it keeps doing this to me.
I don't know.
And it
I don't
happened
know
when
because
I
it's like it's not like I pressed anything different. I just
it's
pressed
me.
the little.
Because when I turned my camera off to go do something and turned it back on, that's when it had me looking like this. So I think it's like a glitch with probably iOS system
Uh, that's
MF.
crazy.
Oh, that was such great, man. I love hearing
That was really
stories.
cool. That was really
Oh,
cool.
and the fact that he's in LA too, so like he's really exposed to it. That's so dope. That's so
Hell
dope.
yeah. That is really cool.
I already
Like
know
we
what
always
stories
like
I'm gonna
having
tell.
people in here. It's always a good time.
Yeah, like, hey, and our day ones are always here with us. So like that's why we don't, we never really push anything because it's like, all right, well, we got our day ones that
You
show up
know?
every Saturday, and that's what matters. So
Yeah, it's always a
I
vibe with you guys.
I did roll me up a joint though, so we are going to head back outside.
Oh, so we doing the joints.
Yeah,
I didn't
since
know
I
how
was
much
sitting
time you
here.
had left. That's why I haven't rolled anything.
Listen, hey, while we were sitting here listening, I was charging my phone up. I was being smart.
Hey, yo. Okay, hold
I
on.
was being smart.
Because what size of joint? What size of joint did you get?
It's
Oh,
not that
damn.
big.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a little, you know, a little
A
one two
little,
one two.
a little, you know.
Oh, and if this is a little candy cure. This is that 11X coffin. It was like their collaboration with Connected. So
Okay.
good. So fucking terpy. I have one little nug left because I want to do a fucking review on it. That's how good it
Hmm.
tastes. So I'm kind of glad that we did have story time because I really didn't want to smoke all that. So
I
now I
don't
have a
blame you.
nug left.
I don't blame you. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I changed for my headphones.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
I'm about to mosey on outside. Hopefully, I don't get attacked.
Not a fact.
Listen, they were doing well though. They were doing really good, but like they just kind of started getting real aggressive, and I'm like, all right, let me go in the house because we got company.
You can't
We
be out
got
here
company.
having me swatting and stuff.
You got me looking crazy, beast. Let me go.
You said, what is it over there that you're fighting?
Life.
Yo,
I'm fighting life.
that shit is hilarious.
Oh my
No, but
goodness.
seriously, I've been looking for there's a software, I just don't know what it's called, that it'll take the key moments of a video and then it'll
Yeah.
have like the little words on it. Like I try to do it myself, but that shit looks easier than it's done. Okay.
Listen. I've seen it and it was one of those things that I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to double back to this, but I'm like you, I'm like, well, how did that work? Because what if I don't know. I mean, I know it's doable, but it's just
The process of doing it.
yeah, it's just learning something new.
Especially if
Learning
it's a
something
2 hour
new.
video, we gotta skim through it, find out which moments we think is good, you know.
Oh Lord. Let me sit down because when I stand up is when they seem to feel intimidated. So, oh shit, I forgot my bong and stuff was still out here. That's
Oh.
crazy. Well,
She said, I need to get away from these bees now.
look, I ain't got time. I know they can't hurt my glass, so I was like, I'm just gonna leave everything out here and go
True.
where it's safe. Okay, move you. Do you know we have like a no burn, like, because we're low key in a drought here in
Oh,
North Carolina.
serious?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I was
Do you
like,
guys
damn.
ever have the days where you can't use your water? Like they'll send out a boil water notice?
No, no, but I know of other people who have had stuff like that,
Yeah, we
which
have
is
that here.
crazy. That is so crazy.
Hmm. Yeah, and it gets so hot over here. We have those days too where you can't be burning shit. Because some people will take like all their lawn clippings and shit and make a bonfire
Hmm.
out of it. Shit, I didn't even know back in that in Some places in Georgia, they'll bury their trash.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I mean, but I guess that's kind of like compost. Well, in a sense, it's kind of like compost, isn't it? I mean, I don't know that
Oh no.
the things that are biodegradable. That just
To be
seems like a
honest, I have
lot,
no
though.
idea. I know
But you know
some
what? That's
places
probably
places will burn it, but some places will just bury it.
and that's probably what they used to do though at some time. You know what I'm saying? At one point.
Yeah, yeah. You can
I
find some
don't know.
places where if you dig well enough, you can find like bottles and all that stuff that they buried.
That is interesting.
I don't even know how we got into that topic, but it
Yeah,
looks like
that
your
listen.
camera fixed a little bit, or did you just
Mm-mm.
move it back?
I just moved it back.
Oh,
This thing tastes very floral in the paper. Wow.
oh, nice.
Mm-mm-mm. I have to remember that there's certain things. That's why it's so hard because I be wanting to ask questions that I don't think can be said for what you call it.
You know,
But it's so cool.
hell yeah, pretty dope.
And it's good to hear from that point of view where it's just like the biggest part of the market
Right,
and to know that the majority of companies that we know that we kind of talk about are companies that are not like slum companies. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like that's good to hear too.
Hell yeah, it is.
I really wanted to man, that's just so cool. I'm just thinking out loud at this point.
Yeah, it's okay. What is it? A hybrid or?
This is I believe an indica hybrid, I believe. Mm, this is so weird. That apple pie gave me I like it was uplifting, but it gave me a headache.
Hmm.
And that's what I mean. And it's not like in a bad way, but there's just some uplifting strains that do that. Super Boost does that.
Okay.
That's what kind of got me into turds because I'm like, okay, so what is it? I want to know what it is specifically about these certain strains that make me have this effect. You know,
Reaction.
like right reaction. There we go, Lord.
No. Uh huh.
Ugh,
Mm. Mm. Appreciate it.
damn
I
it!
got
I
some
forgot to
food back
take a
on
meat
this
out the
time.
freezer. Damn, damn, damn.
So you didn't roll you a big one, so I didn't roll a big one.
Cool.
So,
Oh, me forgetting to have a dress on, and this chair is low. because the bees, like the little honeybees, they like to hover around the legs. So it's like what you're not gonna do is fly up my skirt,
That's
and
my
then we
white
have a
shirt.
whole nother, you know.
Sorry, I didn't mute it.
Oh no, you're good. Ooh,
Now I want to listen to that song, Chopped and Screwed.
that would have messed me up.
For real though.
But that's what I think is so crazy about living in certain places like that because like Derek tells me so many stories about how like celebrities like you would, you just run across them, especially like hip hop artists and stuff back like in the 80s and shit, in the 90s. Like that shit is so cool
Hmm.
because he's got a bunch of stories where like he ran into and had interactions with like hip hop artists, and I just think that's so cool.
Hell
Or
yeah,
went to school
that
with them and shit.
is. Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Look, who have I met? That was her wife. Look, I'm trying to think. The only person I've met was Bo Jackson.
Who?
Bo Jackson, he's a football player. There's like some
Oh
other
shit.
people that I've met, but I'm trying to think like nobody really.
I
No.
don't think I've ever met a famous person.
Is that as far as like actually like interacting with them and speaking to them would be Richard Petty, the race car driver. He actually signed something for me, and Bo Jackson. Yeah.
Pretty cool. Has anybody else had any experiences with famous people?
I used to see him all the time. I worked at the Coliseum, but I couldn't go up there. Ain't like I can go up to him like,
Hey
hey, take a picture with me type shit. But
man, I'm gonna need you to take a picture with me. You see me every day.
you know,
Try to sneak a picture as he's walking by. Have you seen those new TikToks that people are doing? And shit is hilarious. So it'll be a girl or a dude walking. It could be anybody. And they're just
hmm
walking around a crowded people. And then they'll like scream. And as soon as they scream, they'll take a picture of the people looking at that person. So it will look like a whole crowd of people have been looking at that person the whole
I can't.
time. Hey, what's going on, Tremaine?
Listen, listen. It was really cool. I was young and we were in the elevator, so it was like super awkward. What's
What's
going
going
on,
on, Jerome?
Tremaine and Jerome? Tremaine said he's
Why are you
mad.
mad? You ran into who, Sherry?
Damn, I mean the spiders are out. Everybody just out swinging around and shit. I'm going back in the house soon as.
Hey, yo. How much longer you got? Let me see. Oh, damn.
Yeah,
How you gonna put me on to California Ghost Line with that? Man, they've been admired for a minute. You know,
yeah.
I'm mad about it too. Okay.
They've been gone since because it was my anniversary time, so it was like November. It was November, going on December. I mean, but I don't think they're gone, because I couldn't see I don't see why they would still have the website up if they were, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to pay for that shit. Like,
You. That'll be
ain't
dope.
no,
That'll be
look,
dope if they come back.
I'm speaking it into existence because, we miss
I
you,
want them.
California
I
Gold
want them
Farm.
back. I want them back. Hey, they were my homies. I love California Goat Farms.
They were good people.
Hmm. I forgot their names, but one used to be on several shows, including the night. Okay. I don't think I've watched that show before. What's salt pepper?
I didn't even show y'all the ass. Look, I just been smoking. Selfish me,
Hey,
really
nothing wrong with
enjoying
that.
it. And that's probably not helping y'all at all either, but hey, there we go. That's a little better.
At 25% off was
hmm
amazing.
And it was good flour. Shit.
And their flour was always a decent price, you
hmm
know, all the time. We got to speak them back into existence. We should all email them and be like, yo, where
What's
you at?
going on? We miss you and shit.
It's like, that's where you at? What you doing?
What was that Metro? Was that who was that? Where you at? Was that Metro? Was that their slogan at one
No, that
time?
was
No.
Verizon, I think,
Boost. Was it Verizon? Oh.
or
No,
Sprint.
Verizon was
One of
Can
the
You Hear
two.
Me Now?
Okay, okay, okay. It shit fast as hell to North Carolina. Farms is
Oh,
pretty decent. It is. I got some of their Supreme pack.
man, listen. Hey, if you in North Carolina, Canacure ships out of North Carolina. So
You might
whenever
want
I order
Canada
from
too.
them on Thursdays, I get it on Monday. And I don't do like no express shipping or anything. That's
But
an
the best is Fern Valley
and they
Farm.
flour is good too. Shit.
Listen, I'll try them out. The Fern Valley Farms.
Wait, somebody else I've heard talk about Fern Valley Farms.
I'll try them out and see.
Oh, I've not heard of them.
But Candy Carrot is good. I like Simply Mary.
Hell yeah.
Simply Mary has really fucking quick shipping. That's all I can say. Like that shit is. So is Candy Carrot.
Oh, I haven't bought anything from them simply recently, but I love their flour and I love their rosin.
Do you
Oh,
recommend any tier or any strain that I should try?
oh,
And they're
oh, it's
from
from
Oregon.
Oregon.
Isn't that where Lucky Elk is from?
Mm, I know Lucky Elk recently moved to North
Oh,
Carolina.
that's right. He did move. He did move.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going
Oh,
on, Young C?
oh. Hey, Young
They
C.
have a hub in NC. Okay. I'll have to check them out. Appreciate the recommendation. But yeah, if
Yes,
you know a
sir.
strain or a tier that they have that you recommend, let me know. I'll
Oh,
buy a little something, something and do a review.
I completely forgot. I left watermelon sitting. Boy, I am something else.
He said, I want a snack. Never mind.
And went back there with y'all. It's because I'm not used to being back in the office. If I
That's
would have
funny.
been here in the kitchen, I definitely would have had it. Would have been eaten. Lord, I can't even talk.
What strain you smoking on again?
11X coffin.
Okay, okay.
It's just R11 mixed with coffin, but it's good. It is really, really good.
Flow Gardens is pricey but fire. I've had Flow Gardens
Yeah,
and they are good.
yeah.
They are good. Clubhouse
They
is
have
good.
good
Clubhouse
sales.
drops is good.
You gotta work. What the fuck? Oh man.
Clubhouse drops is good.
Yeah, Clubhouse
Baby
Drops
Yoda.
is really good. Is Baby Yoda the name of a company?
No, I think that's a strain.
Okay, I'm about to say I know.
I've had
Which
Baby Yoda before.
I haven't had that in shit. Have a good day. I haven't had Baby Yoda. I know it's been probably about two shit, at least a year. I
Loads
know
of
that.
small batches. Oh, okay. I like me some small batches.
Mm.
That maple guava rosin that I had from Simply Married was a small batch. That shit was it was beautiful.
It sounds amazing, Lord. Talk girl, enunciate.
Not by it's terrible. They will not change it. Oh damn. I'm
Wait,
sorry
let
to
me
hear
see.
that, bro. That's crazy. What was wrong with it? Was it just like earthy as fuck or damn, they won't do anything? They should at least do something else out.
Uh and it's like that's the only thing. Okay, so talking about let me turn my camera on. I was trying to eat because I have a slight headache and I'm thinking it may be because I didn't eat
We can
enough.
end it
So
soon. Cause damn, we're almost at 3 hours.
oh yeah, oh God, yeah, it's 1 o'clock. But I think that there should be, because like I get it, a plant is a consumable product, so I understand why like if the package has been open, why they can't refund or you can't return it. Like I get it for that aspect of the situation, but I feel like that there should, I know people take advantage. However, I feel like sometimes if there's like some real legitimate concerns that there should be something offered, like because I get it, like it's a plant, but if you want to say that, then you have to honor the expiration date. Then you guys don't need to be pushing flour that you know is past, an expiration date. That's those are the little things that I feel like need to be also pointed out
Yeah.
because
Damn, I'm
I
sorry,
get it.
that's fucked up, man.
Because it happens to all of us, trust me. you know and their stuff isn't cheap, so
Hell no. It's not cheap at all. You mean? Yeah, you can go to Goody Farms. Yeah, you might get some minis, but you getting fucking an ounce of smalls for like $30 the most. I mean, let me not. Let me stop. Let me stop.
no, because I mean, listen, it's not talking junk, it's expressing real concerns, like that is a concern, and they're not the only company, like there's other companies out here that I hate that it is doing this type
They can't
of,
do
but
nothing.
we
That's
gonna deal
crazy.
with it. But we just want to let y'all know it happens to us too. Like
It definitely does. Like we buy our products too, so we experience similar things.
hmm Yeah, listen, I already knew because I know their policy. Once it's open, there's nothing they can do. And it's by legal aspects, I get it, but from like a consumer, it's like the fuck. But that's why we also are pushing information, letting y'all know, like, hey, listen.
Hmm.
Mm. I think Shop Hello Mary shines when it comes to gassy strains. Gassy and fruity strains, like I think they shine. They really, really shine there. For me, flower wise.
I like their rosin. Then their vapes, the rosin vapes are good.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
Their
Ever
vapes are
since
really
been out,
good. Yeah, I
but
saw on the site that they just mailed out orders from the 14th. They just mailed them out on the 21st. Orders from like the 14th to the something. They
yeah,
said
that's wild.
they said they were behind or something.
The flux of customers probably.
Hmm. Yeah, because like their whole menu, like and I get it, you know what I'm saying? Like they got popular. Cause shit, that's what happened to Jay Groves for a minute.
Yeah.
Somebody else they said that happened and it fucked them up. Like especially with TJ, like with cannabis and coffee, man, them smaller companies, his followers will stress them people out. Especially with rosin, especially if you're finding like a good
Yeah, that was
discounted rosin place.
no, that is diabolical. Diabolical.
Listen, listen, listen.
But I'm almost done with this, if you want to call it.
Heck yeah. Look, I'm cleaning my tooth out. I got watermelon in my teeth.
Hey yo.
Right. Of all things, I don't give a damn. It's good. And I needed the hydration. But
There you go. And Mac, I'm down to play if you want to play. But
damn.
listen,
Oh
I would
man.
recommend if you're gonna try straight fire, my honest opinion, I would recommend their straight fire strain. And
All
their
day.
smalls are pretty good. I have 2 ounces from them coming. And then some of their signatures are really good. I know that they carry like other stuff too. But lately a lot of their strains have been really, really good.
I enjoyed both of the two smalls that I have too. I got the blue jam and the push pop. Both of them are really great. So yeah.
I got the blue jam. The blue jam is it's okay. It's good. Um and then I have the cap junkie smalls.
The blue jam is for me, I liked it better vaping. I've had it already. It wasn't as gassy as like the other one I had, but it wasn't bad. But that push pop, I really like the flavor of it. But
Yeah,
I know we about to end things, so let me stop
you
um
funny.
talking.
You know.
Oh,
I'm used to it. You
you just gotta tell
gotta
me to
say
shut
like
up.
10
It's
goodbyes
okay.
before you say goodbye, you know?
Listen, I'm being my granddaddy.
But I'm gonna take a nice long rip of this. I'll be gonna die after.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Cheers, Lois. Of course. And all of
No
us have a
problem, young
code.
C.
All of us have a code. They may have a better code on their website that might save you more money. So definitely check that too.
Exactly, because we want you to save the most money.
All right,
Big
y'all.
shout out again to Couch Potato for coming on. We can't wait to see you again on the next one. Didn't want to forget that. Ronnie, we love you, miss you.
Hell yeah. I won't be here for next week, but Ronnie will be here with Glitter next week. So stay tuned for that because they'll be on Ronnie's channel. And if you aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to her channel too because we go live on her channel. But thank you guys for hanging out with us. I always appreciate you guys session along. And until next time, buds.